We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Frogsplash New Year. Welcome back, ladies, gentlemen, and everything in between.
This podcast is sponsored by Shannon from Texas, Rhonda from Virginia, and Kelly from Tennessee.
Ooh, let's have a hand for the...
Those are our incarcerated women of the week. Stay tuned, and we will get into their stories later in the episode. This week, we are coming to you with a big hitter.
Oh, yeah. We're pushing the season a bit here.
We are, but
But...
we're celebrating the yearly release of Mad Elf.
Mad Elf.
Tröegs.
Go.
If you haven't had Mad Elf,
You
need to get on
I
it.
think it's because Tröegs is a Pennsylvania brewery. I think it might be a local thing, the Mad Elf thing, and they've definitely caught more traction since like maybe 2-3 years ago.
Hell
with
yeah.
the Mad Elf.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Dude, this is fucking easily one of my, probably my favorite IPA.
This is my favorite of any seasonal or flavored.
I haven't had it in a while, though, I'll say that. Since... I don't even know if we had... Did we have it a lot last year? Like, I don't even remember.
The first time I had it was...
Frankie brought him
Oh, yeah.
Fucking Willie B brought him over.
That's right.
For Friendsgiving.
That's right.
And that went well.
That was terrible. Holy fuck, we were all wasted.
We were keistered.
I was asleep first at my own fucking party.
I just want to let you know, these are 11%.
Yeah.
You drink one of these, dude, you are fully feeling
Well, let's
yourself.
just get into it,
These
man.
put you right in the dog pound.
Yeah.
Episode 36, Mad Elf, Tröegs.
We're gonna have two each.
We're going to have two each.
We're gonna have two each and just talk about some shit, and you guys will see how this pod goes. You'll hear
So
it.
we got Mad Elf, 11%. Is that say 15 or 115? I'm reading it off the box.
15
IBU.
Yep.
So not bitter, right? Or is it? I always forget.
It's more bitter.
More bitter?
Less
Really?
bitter.
Low number. Low number
You'll
is.
taste it.
Yeah, look that up, please. We should know this by now, but
I haven't
always
had
forget.
this since fucking last Christmas.
I think it's
dude.
low bitter.
Low number is more bitter,
Less bitter.
less bitter. Something, but it's 15 of those units.
TBH.
Whatever those units are.
Yeah.
And yeah, its color is ruby red, and it's a spicy Belgian. So
So good.
What is high IBU?
yeah,
Blonde ales rating from 15 to 30, so yeah, it's less.
yeah. Oh, okay. So low number is
Guinness
less.
is up at 60. And
Okay.
Yeah, so I think it's...
So that makes- that's-
It's like an acid derived from a hop,
Okay.
is what I'm learning here. So I think that gives you that little...
Well, Merry Christmas, guys.
A little kiss in the mouth.
I was at a brewery in Norfolk, Virginia, and there was a beer with 115 IBU, and it was like a little beer fest, and I was like, well, fuck, I guess I bought like tickets. And so you buy however many tickets you have, you get one beer per ticket, and it was like $5 tickets. So I'm like, I should probably just buy like $30 worth of tickets. Just I'm thinking like that way I have enough just in case.
Yeah.
But there's no way I'll drink all 6 of these beers, dude. Easily, I drank all 6.
Yeah.
But the 115 was, from what I remember, an interesting mouthfeel.
We had that one recently that was 105.
Yeah, that'll give you a little
Yeah, it gives you a little pop in the cheeks.
kisses you goodnight.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's try these
Let's
boys.
try it. There it is.
I know why this is low because it's like sweet kind of.
Yeah, it is almost a little sweet.
It's got
It
an
tastes
interest-
different from what I remember it being.
It's got an interesting.
I think that's pretty
You can taste it. It's a Belgian.
yeah.
Dude, it even tastes thick fucking like when it goes to your lips and starts coming down.
Mm-hmm.
Tastes thick.
I was at like this little like parent party with my parents the other day, and this dude, I guess he's Belgian or somebody in his family's Belgian. He had a beer fridge outside. Impressive stock, dude. All these different Belgians though, all of them. And he's like, yeah, whatever you want. So he had a Mad Elf in there. Now it makes sense why he had that in there because it's a Belgian. Mm-hmm. But they all have that weird like sweet kind of.
No, you know what that flavor is? I'll tell you right now. I just read it on the box. It's cherries.
Is that what it is?
Brewed with honey and cherries. Now taste it and taste the cherries.
You can definitely taste the cherries.
Mm-hmm.
I think the honey is what gives it that smooth kind of sweet
The
taste.
syrupy thing Frankie
Yeah,
was talking
yeah.
about. Like
Yup.
the thick of it.
I'm not a huge fan of Belgians. I don't dislike them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't go out of my way for them. But Mad Elf, I think I definitely do go out of my
Oh,
way
dude, I
for.
fucking love
Yeah,
that elf.
that's
man.
really good.
And it's a seasonal treat.
Yeah, it is a seasonal
for
treat.
sure.
I like those. I like all those
The seasonal
seasonals
dude,
and like
limited release.
limited releases. That makes it fun.
I do not like the season. Like, this is the only season I like.
Yeah.
I
don't
tried,
like Oktoberfest
I
or
tried
any of that
so
shit.
many, dude.
No,
The pumpkin ones, bro. Oh,
No,
my
no.
God.
Wait, you're actually the fall ones
Disgusting.
suck actually.
Well, I think you know who the biggest culprit is Sam Adams.
Sam Adams.
Yeah.
And I don't really like Sam Adams at all to begin with, though.
I don't know if there's
no.
one that I'm really like. I don't know if I can't remember like one that Sam Adams. Oh, I really like that. I'm gonna
What's
look
their
for that.
summer beer? It's just Sam Adams Summer Ale. Or
Yes.
whatever.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
around.
I think that. I don't know. Yeah, they're. I'm not
You know
a
what
big
I
fan.
always
Not
see
big
them?
on them at all.
I'll see like you'll see a beer fridge where it's like a pick six or whatever, and you'll see a Sam Adams and then every single one of their holiday flavors, and it's like,
Yeah.
okay, so these haven't sold all
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And it's also a pick six, so you don't really get to pick anything.
No.
You get Sam Adams, and that's it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what though, it's good beer marketing because, or for a distributor, you just take whatever hasn't sold, throw it in the, pop it out of the six packs,
Yeah.
throw it in the pick six fridge,
yeah.
and then
Yeah.
just whatever people will buy them. Like, dude, we were buying the glove dropper from last Winter Classic up till a couple weeks ago because
They
people
still
just,
sell it.
Yeah,
They still sell
people
Glove
just throw them
Dropper.
in their wherever. I love that beer, man.
And I'm
It's
sure-
Dude, that was one of my favorite IPAs.
one of my favorite beers of all
So
time.
I'm
good.
sure- yeah, like you said, I'm sure it's super. They're probably making, how much is one beer?
yeah.
Like, whatever. They're taking a small price cut, but at the end of the day, they're making money.
Yeah, especially if they price them out individually.
Yeah,
they don't
that's
give
what
you
I'm saying.
$12.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can make good money off that. But I think the seasonal thing also for breweries and limited release is great marketing
Genius.
because people are like, fuck, I gotta get it. It's the same thing as something going on sale and it's like a ticking clock on the sale on like Amazon or something. You're like, I gotta buy this now.
Dude, that's literally what sucked me in. Dude, it was tonight. I saw it at fucking other beer store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit. Well, I'm not buying it there because it's fucking expensive as shit. But I was like, fuck it. I gotta get Mad Elf tonight for the podcast.
Yeah.
thing.
And then it
And
also,
I even bought another 12-pack for myself,
Yeah,
or a 6-pack for myself.
Frankie literally called me and was like, well, you know, these go fast. We should just get it. And he's like, should we wait until the winter or should we just get them now? And I'm in my head, I'm like, fuck, I guess they do go fast. Like, get them out, dude. We'll be able to get these.
Yeah, hell
all
yeah.
the way
Oh,
to
bro,
the
they
winter.
literally fucking stop.
Really?
They just stop.
Or they make like a one batch. And
Yeah,
then,
I wonder how they do that. Do they make a giant, like the brewery I'm talking about? Do they make a one like huge batch of this stuff, or do they continuously like churn it out as the demand needs it, and then at a certain time they're like, okay, we're not brewing this anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember because I had a family Christmas party. It was like December 14th, and I bought a whole case of Mad Elves, drank them.
Do you have that little glass behind you still? Because I'm looking at a picture of what this pour looks like.
You can grab one.
and
See
it
that?
looks crazy.
There's that skinny one with the lettering on it.
But yeah, drank them, and then
No, yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
This one's yours.
Does it? Okay.
I tried to buy a fucking a case for New Year's. Nothing. They were all sold out
Whoa.
already. They were done.
Not what you expect.
No, it's like
Yeah, it's
red.
dark as shit. Yeah.
Wow. I never ever seen it out of the bottle.
Yeah, so we were drinking this out of these brown bottles, and when you look at it, dude, it's red.
It's red.
It's a red beer.
Yeah.
Which would turn you off if you just saw
Oh,
it
yeah.
like this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Like we remember that
The elephant.
the
beer,
elephant
whatever.
one,
Yeah,
the
German.
delirium.
that was a Belgian.
Yeah, we poured it, and I think the beer sucked
I
in
didn't
my
like
opinion.
it. Frankie
But
liked it. I listened
Oh,
to
yeah.
that one.
Yeah, I liked it.
that's right, you did like it. I didn't like it, but we poured them into glasses, and I think we saw the color, and that could have easily
Turned you off a
yeah,
little bit.
like before you even tasted it.
I always just think, what's that color going to look like in my stomach?
Yeah.
Not good.
Yeah, that's true.
A light beer will look okay.
Oh no, these will give you the poopies, dude.
Oh,
these are
I
gonna give you.
already
These are
know.
gonna give you
Are
some
these
belly
unfiltered?
bombers.
Do we know?
No, I doubt it. Holiday at Tröegs start with our inner Mad Elf momentarily taking over the brew deck. So blame, quote-unquote, him for this cheerful ruby red creation reminiscent of ripened cherries, raw honey, and cocoa with notes of cinnamon, clove, and allspice. We taste chocolate malt, cherries, honey, and peppercorn.
Dude, think about that. They're putting fucking pepper and allspice and all those other things
Into a
beer, and we're enjoying it.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, it's a complex process. I was watching on Instagram some of these homebrewer guys, and dude, they have microscopes out looking at their yeast cultures.
Yeah.
Like they go hard, dude.
Damn.
Yeast is the thing, dude.
Yeast is the craziest thing.
Like if you don't get your yeast right, dude, your beer's destroyed.
Yeah,
Like,
like that's-
Isn't that what fucks you up though?
the yeast.
the
yeah.
yeast is what
I thought
produces
it
the
makes
alcohol.
Yeah, the drunk part though.
Yeast, alcohol.
Yeast is what turns the
Alcohol-
sugar into alcohol.
Yeah,
Yes,
alcohol is the
okay.
byproduct of the process
Yeast
that yeast
eating,
does.
basically.
Yeah.
Damn.
And so like you have like a real sugary kind of whatever, I can't remember what it's called.
Just like a solution
Malt,
of sugar
kinda.
and water.
A
really.
malt, or I don't remember what it's called. And then you introduce the yeast, and the yeast just eats all the sugar away and multiplies like crazy because that's their only mission is just eat sugar and then poop out alcohol and breed. And then you do all that, and then the yeast gone. But
Dude.
you look at it under a microscope, it's alive, like it's zipping around.
What do you think fucking wine tasted like back in the old days? I'm talking fucking 1700s, 1600s.
Do you think it was good?
I don't know.
What about beer?
I don't.
I figured they probably drank more wine than they drank beer. Or was it the rich who drank wine and the regulars?
I think that wine. I think it depends on where you're coming from. Like if you're in like an Italian kind of area, I think they're drinking a lot of wine because they could grow the grapes there.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
They've
Because
been
grapes, I
growing
don't
the
think you
grapes.
can grow just. I guess you can pretty much grow them anywhere, but you need certain circumstances.
No, they are pretty. I think they're. You're right. They're pretty like temperament. Like,
yeah, temperamental. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, but wheat or barley or rye or whatever, you can grow pretty much anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so like in England or in Scotland, even they're growing that, and then you basically could just take the wheat and put it in a jar or like a fucking urn looking thing, and then put water in it, close the top, and just let it go. And I think that's basically how they invented beer, was that shit got rained on, crops got rained on, and they were like, well, we should drink this.
And it gets us fucked up when we make horrible decisions.
Dude,
They were probably no.
and
they,
we wake
honestly,
up feeling like douche.
They were probably sitting there and they're like, "Yo, Tommy, I bet you 5 doubloons you won't take a sip."
They were really
Doubloons?
betting
yeah.
doubloons.
Yeah, I'll bet you 5 doubloons you won't take a sip out of that mud water over there.
Or
he's
some
like, "Bet."
super poor dude, and he's just like so
He's
dry.
like
dude.
SpongeBob's
He's just
drying up in the SpongeBob
Yeah,
movie.
and he shows up to some person, some farmer's house, and he's like, "Well, I'm not going to give you my good water.
Yeah.
This is my urine.
This is my
good water, which is mud water. And then here's something that got rained on. Like sip off the top of that, and then dude, he got fucked up. He was the happiest dude in the village. Then
He started
Yeah.
doing cartwheels and shit. They're
And they're
like,
like,
"Whoa."
whoa,
So he woke up
what's
the
up
next
with
day
like
and he was
sloppy
just
Jim
as
over there?
miserable
dude?
again. He was
Yeah.
the first alcoholic.
Yeah.
I wonder
Poor
what
bastard.
hangovers were like back in the day when you didn't like imagine.
And how did you cure them?
Because when
There's no cure now, man. They didn't have cures
well,
back
they
then.
have
for
water,
yeah, but
they
you
have
can-
water bottles,
And you can help it with
ibuprofen.
Advil, like all
Dude,
that.
they
stuff.
probably just toughed it out.
Dude, think about
Well, they had to
because
go. They had to go
They're
fight
strong.
the next day.
They're strong.
So
I was reading an
They're
awesome.
warriors.
there was a thing as a hangover for a fucking warrior.
I was reading an awesome article that you would actually like, Frank, about how there was a study basically about substance like drugs and alcohol and soldiers, and like it looked at all through time, and it starts with like in the Revolutionary War and like Civil War and all that shit. Dude, they're drunk, all of them.
Yeah.
And it was so cool because you could see what countries drank what, and like for the English it was rum, and for so and so it was wine and like things like that. And it's funny because Americans, like in the very early days, they were rum drinkers. Their warriors were rum drinkers, but then they were like, you know what, fuck England, dude, and they start drinking whiskey.
Yeah, and then to add on to that, the fuck England, we started a war with them.
Yeah.
So-
and we won.
Yeah.
Because we're tough. Well, that's like fucking. Even with the drug part of it, but the Vietnam War, half the people or half our soldiers were addicted to opiates.
Yep.
From all the pot or
Dude,
the
they were-
opium fields.
They
or
were
whatever.
smoking opium. They were doing heroin.
It was
they were-
heroin.
Yep.
All of them came back with a crazy, or I shouldn't say all of them. A lot of them came back with a crazy heroin
Yep.
addiction.
And in World War II, the Germans were doing basically an early version of crystal meth. They would have it in pills, dude. And I was looking at the numbers. Like certain drug companies would basically make crystal meth and sell hundreds of millions of pills to the German army. So everyone,
Well, they were
That's
just,
why they
that's
were
why they were just
fucking
cracked
whacked,
out.
everyone is cracked out. And then Americans
Hitler
had
was just high on meth the entire
Yeah.
time.
and then Americans had a similar thing, amphetamines that they gave out, and then slowly they stopped because they're like, okay, we're giving these guys meth, we should probably chill. And even today, the U.S. Air Force are the only people that are still prescribed. It's basically probably like Adderall now. There are pilots that are flying a solo mission that's if it's up to 8 hours or longer. They get one of these. They're called Go pills.
Well, dude, can you fucking blame them?
No, not at all.
Like,
And they
I'd
can
be-
pop
dude,
that.
they're probably just going in full like for
Yep.
8 hours straight, just like this.
Yep.
Fuck it.
And then
Dude,
if
I'd
you're
just fall asleep. Imagine falling asleep at the
going
at the helm of
700
a
miles an
plane.
hour,
You could probably fall
helm.
asleep at a plane.
Dude, I just pull
You have
up.
a while
You're
to
just-
fucking
it's
hit the
autopilot.
ground.
You're just
Yeah.
doing circles.
yeah. And
How long
then
would it take for a plane to just hit the ground? If
Not
it just
long.
stopped, all the engines just stopped and had to fall straight like this.
if they're 6 miles up and going 700 miles an hour, less than a minute. Seconds.
I wouldn't say seconds. I'd say probably 2 minutes.
Well, how long's a typical like free like a skydiving fall?
Less than a minute. 45 seconds.
Nah,
Really?
dude, you get like at least
Thought
a
it was,
minute
like,
and a
2
half,
minutes.
2 minutes of footage
No way, man.
from all those skydivers. Doing
It's
crazy
obviously
backflips
going to be
and
different.
bullshit.
Planes are heavier and they're built to fucking glide. So
Yeah.
maybe they can fly for whoever. But we can kind of get a
Approximately 50 seconds.
Really?
Spent in free fall, and then 4 to 5 minutes with the parachute.
That makes sense.
But yeah, it was crazy. And then it was just cool to look at how it evolved over time. And then it was cool because these English guys were going against these African tribes. Like England was big
When they were
in
conquering.
North Africa. and they were trying to conquer these guys, but they would chew on these fucking roots. They had their shamans give them basically plant meth, and the English soldiers are shooting them, dude, and they're saying like mortal wounds, like getting shot in the chest and the stomach, and they're still just running at them, like basically killing zombies.
That's so fucking hype.
So they switched to
ripping lines of meth,
and then even
roots,
in Desert Storm, and like that conflict, like with Afghanistan and Iran and stuff, and Iraq, the Iraqis or the Taliban people are taking amphetamines, like some form of, I don't know what the exact form of them they are, and the Marines go from doing body shots because they're just running, they just keep going to, they're like, okay, you have to do a headshot. You have to aim for a headshot because these guys are so cracked out that they're not gonna stop.
It's like Wolvie and Logan.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Literally, he just fucking juices up and just
because he stops regenerating, but he's just powering.
Dude,
through.
that's fucking crazy. Yo, imagine when that happens. We didn't rate this. You want to rate this quick and then continue to go? It's fucking delicious. If you've never had Mad Elf, what are you doing? Get on it. I'm giving it like a 8.5. I'm gonna give it an 8.9 just for the special limited edition factor.
Yeah.
It makes it taste better because it's fun. So I'm gonna give it an 8.9. That's pretty high up there.
Yeah.
The logo, it's whatever, but it's
seasonal.
It's iconic.
Festive, yeah.
So it's like an 8, 7, and 5. So let's go 7.5.
Okay.
And then obviously I'd buy it again.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 9. I fucking love this little bastard elf, dude. He's fucking hilarious.
You look like him at the end of it.
Dude, after you drink 3 of them,
you drink 3. Dude, I don't even know.
2 maybe.
The last dude, no, I probably drank 5 of them at a holiday party. Dude, I'm not even kidding. John told me that he was looking for me, like right as Rose's family left, like right as they fucking left, dude. I was at this point for the last hour they were there.
You held it together almost.
It was like her sister and her boyfriend were still there, and I held it together as long as I could, but I don't remember them being there all at the end.
Oh no.
And John said he came downstairs and I was face down on my carpet in my basement and my head was between like the cracks of the couches on the ground. I just put my head at. I thought it was a good idea just to put it right there.
Yeah, you gotta.
And he said that I was like murmuring. I was like nothing made sense. So yes, this is me after at least 5 of them. Probably 3 of them too, man.
What do you say the art is?
I just kept chugging.
Yeah, give us a rating.
I fuck with it. I'll give it an 8.5.
Nice.
And would I buy it again? Yes, because I already did.
I've already rebought it multiple times.
I would say not only is it high percentage, an awesome festival
that's
beer,
also another plus too, is the 11%.
but it's delicious, dude.
Yeah, it is good.
I'm gonna give this beer 9.1, dude.
Woo!
It's a good beer.
Yeah.
It's a really, really good beer.
Dude, and you got to think about this too.
Not a crazy aftertaste, like
nothing.
You gotta
There's basically no aftertaste.
The honey,
you get a little one when you swallow it down, and then it's gone.
Yeah, I think the honey.
I'm saying this though, if we would have had any like, we're drinking basically a cherry beer. Mm-hmm. You would have seen cherry on any other beer, or
fuck no.
It would have been fuck no. But the fact that we're drinking it and enjoying it, it's got to mean something.
I think it's a good idea. All beers come in brown bottles, but they don't label it saying like cherry beer and all that bullshit on the front of it. It's just Mad Elf.
They do have it.
Oh shit, it does have it on
Ale
it.
brewed with honey and cherries.
Well, dude, I think,
but it's the fact that everyone already knows what it is.
What Mad Elf? Because everybody talks about it, like, oh, Mad Elf, Mad Elf, Mad Elf. If you like IPAs, I'm pretty sure mostly everybody likes Mad Elf or has had a Mad Elf before.
And then there's probably snobs that are saying,
no,
well, if you take this and if you take this beer in comparison to the
they're also the ones with, like the 3.5 fucking alcohol percentage.
Just for the taste.
Just for the taste of the banana.
Get fucked.
Yeah. Fuck you.
That's
pussy.
what Belgian.
Fuck
tastes
you
like,
so
banana.
much.
Belgian beers, like not this one, but other Belgians taste like bananas.
Yeah, they do.
I think the can or the bottle is okay. I think that they could maybe do a little bit more. I think it's festive and simple. 7, I'll give it. And then I would absolutely buy this again. Yeah, absolutely.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Cool.
This is
Mad
a good
Elf.
Christmas beer, dude. Right on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Eating that crazy, dude. This is fucking probably banging with food.
Yeah. You know what cool
Holy
about holidays
shit.
is there's no time that's right to start drinking.
Yeah,
That's right.
Exactly. You could start drinking at 2 o'clock in the afternoon because your family's already there.
And there'll be
11
someone will be
a.m.
like, "Why
I
are you
would say
drinking?
11 a.m.
Why are you drinking that early?"
Because I'm opening Christmas presents at that point.
That's true.
Santa Claus.
Dude,
came.
you want to know something crazy? You know what's something crazy? We started a couple years ago. We do our presents the night before.
Man, people do that. You're one of them now?
I don't
Yeah,
like that, dude.
yeah,
I
but-
never wanted to be like that.
I don't either.
I mean,
well,
waking
you're
up
by
and
yourself now.
Yeah, but
Yeah, true.
my sisters both
They'll come over and-
over.
Oh.
But we do it to that's another decent reason why we do it. But dude, it's so nice not having to wake up in the morning too.
Yeah, bro.
Nah, I like
Like,
waking
because
up in the
Don't
morning,
always
bro.
wake up, bro.
Dude, if you're gonna like do it, usually like we used to wake up at fucking
6, 5.
Dude, easily, yeah.
But like now you get to sleep into whenever we want. It's kind of nice, but I know I'm one of those guys.
Yeah, I wake up, dude. The only difference between me being young and me being old, I wake up at the same time. But now I just wake up with one of these.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Dude, well, imagine. I guess you were kind of in the same spot as me. Dylan was a little bit younger than what Danny is,
yeah.
but fucking like let's say when Dylan was like 9 years old, and I was 14. Dylan, my parents told us that we were late. Told us Santa Claus wasn't real.
Really?
Very late. I found it on my own.
What
I
grade?
found out.
How old were you?
I found out probably in. I was definitely the earliest one because I found the receipts for my fucking all my toys and shit, and that was probably 4th or 5th grade. I fucking knew about it.
4th grade, my teacher straight up told us.
Oh, really?
Dick.
And then I was probably super late. What the fuck was I doing?
How
Probably
long were you,
I have
dude?
no idea. I don't remember. Probably like 5th grade or something, dude. My dad was a scammer, dude. He used to get this thing. You guys might see it. There's a fake website that has a radar.
Oh,
and
fuck
it-
yeah, dude.
yeah.
Yeah,
Seen
we used to
that?
call. We used to call
You
the
could call
hotline.
in.
You call in?
Yeah.
Oh,
you
you
can
never
listen to a certain radio station. They tell you
Yeah,
where
they
he's
say,
at.
oh, he's over in
shit,
Afghanistan.
I didn't know it was like that. I thought
Careful, Santa.
Yeah, careful, Santa, please make it here,
Yeah.
please. I need mine.
But yeah, dude, we would be hype watching that radar.
Dude, we used to throw fucking like those reindeer sprinkles on the front lawn. Dude, listen to this shit. It's not a long story. My fucking mom was talking about it the other day. That when I was in, it was I think it was either 1st grade or 2nd grade. I don't remember it. But they wrote down like what does your family give out for Santa Claus? What does he leave out? I wrote down beer and pretzels because the one Christmas my parents I guess they didn't have the cookie dough.
Yep.
And my dad was like, Santa also likes beer and pretzels. Meanwhile, my dad's fucking wrapping our gifts, slamming beers
beer
and
up.
eating goddamn pretzels,
Yep.
dude. And I wrote that down.
What a champ.
And then they had a picture, like you had to draw a picture of what it was. They wouldn't hang mine up in the Catholic hallways. And my mom went to my teacher's like, where's Frankie's at? And the teacher was like, listen, we couldn't hang his up, but we're going to show you it. And you had to come up with a bunch of things, like what's Santa's favorite music? What does Santa like to do? And mine was literally his favorite food was beer and pretzels he liked to eat. And I wrote down Kid Rock and Rob Zombie for his favorite music. That's all my dad would blast that all the fucking time.
You never took the chance like, hey, my dad likes beer and he likes pretzels and he likes Rob Zombie. Maybe.
Hey, also, but I'm in 2nd grade.
Yeah.
So.
Do you guys think that
Dude,
once
that's
you
funny.
become a parent, like Christmas becomes kind of fun again? Because like my parents always told me that they
Fuck
would,
yeah, dude,
they would stay
probably.
up wrapping presents until like 4 a.m. They'd be drinking beer, like having fun, and
Fuck yeah, dude. And you have to play it on like it's fucking real, too.
now I know why it was so
fun
hard to
as
wake.
shit.
I now know why it was
Yeah.
so hard to wake my
Dude,
parents.
my
up in the
dad
morning.
fucking took forever. He just slamming
Yeah.
Bud Lights and
Yep.
eating pretzels the entire fucking night,
Yep.
dude.
Dude, that's probably now that I think about it. Yeah, because they were always like, ugh.
Yeah,
They were probably hammered.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's
easily.
sick.
good for them though.
Yeah,
man.
that's-
That's probably is fun being a parent and like giving your kids. a bunch
Dude,
of
hell
presents.
It's
yeah.
probably fun like for the first like couple years, and then after that, they're probably like, fuck.
Yeah, this is really good. Like, dude, 11 to age
He's
11.
like, when should we
hits,
tell him? When should we tell him? When should
Yeah.
we tell him?
Can we tell him
Is
now?
it this year, next year?
Can we tell them now, honey?
And it's probably,
he's
it's probably
three.
always the mom.
Just
The
tell-
mom's
he's
probably like, oh,
three.
no, you can't tell
Well,
him
now
that.
I think with social media, I think kids probably find out pretty much immediately.
Oh, easily.
That's because-
all the kids that have phones now that are like fucking 8 years old fucking know Santa is not real.
Yeah, which is
And if
kinda
you're just
sad.
finding
They're
out
doing
now,
other
I'm really
sketchy
sorry.
shit. Even they're 8 and they're probably looking
Yeah.
at weird shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what's great,
Dude,
dude.
if I had a phone,
boobs.
if I had a
Yeah,
phone, yeah,
just
dude.
type it in
all I'm
boobs on
typing in is
Google.
boobs.
Yeah,
That's fucking.
That's just probably the first thing I looked up on when I got my not iPhone, my
iPod Touch?
iPod Touch. Probably just typed
Boobs.
in boobs.
absolutely, dude.
Easily. I used to type in like actresses' boobs too.
Yeah,
Katy
yeah,
Perry was big at that point.
Yeah,
They
she
Katy
had
boobs?
she had
Katy Perry
them
boobs.
peacock costumes on. Like,
yeah,
yeah, bro.
like, damn,
fucking
dude, those are sick knockers.
Yeah,
Easy. That was like
Screenshot.
8th grade.
Screenshot.
That was like 8th grade.
don't know how to delete your
a couple
history.
days ago. Don't know how to delete your history.
Yeah.
Dude, that's so funny.
That's funny.
Christmas is fun. I feel bad that we're talking about Christmas.
Yeah,
before
we're going
even-
crazy on
What do you
Christmas.
guys think about? And this is like a pretty mainstream topic to talk about. Is the switch over and skipping Thanksgiving basically in the holiday scheme of
Dude,
stores and decorations?
Absolutely ridiculous,
I hate
bro.
it.
Fucking, I can serious now. My mom,
Oh my god,
dude, the second November 1st hits is when Q102 starts playing Christmas music. I wake up every single morning to Christmas music downstairs in the living room.
Yeah, but
every
don't-
morning,
don't
bro.
try-
And there's only I would probably say there's probably mainstream Christmas songs, 75 to 100 of them.
Maybe.
I know them fucking all.
Yeah.
I know every single
like
one of
Christmas
them.
music?
Fuck no.
Yo,
Not even a
don't-
little bit. I like Christmas music when it gets to like December 20th,
Yeah.
21st, 22nd, when it's Christmas time.
Yeah.
I listen to Christmas music after Thanksgiving.
Dude, what's that song? It's like
past Thanksgiving.
for Christmas. You're
You're not doing it much justice.
Yeah, I don't know.
But Frank, do not try
I
and
don't
flex
know.
on your mom like that. She still puts on for Thanksgiving. She got the turkey out.
It's
in
got
front.
to
Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
Today
yeah.
was the first day I saw it. I haven't even
Yeah,
noticed it
dude,
until I
come
drove
on, I've
past
been
today.
seeing it.
I was like, damn, son.
She goes hard for every holiday.
Dude, holidays
That's what
are
Frankie says to his
crazy.
mom. Damn, son.
Nah, but
That turkey outside.
to answer your question, I love Thanksgiving just
So do I.
because.
Thanksgiving's sick.
Yeah, so I feel personally attacked when people skip over it.
Yeah.
I do too, man.
I do like
Thanksgiving,
Thanksgiving.
and I think the older you get, also with Thanksgiving, when everybody gets together the night before, now you can go to the bar.
Hell yeah.
I think it kind of even brings a new, like it literally does bring everyone together. Everyone comes home for
Yeah.
Thanksgiving. I think it's important to try and keep those like traditions going, like in your family.
I just like the food, dude.
yeah, the food's
Fuck
good.
yeah. Nah, I like hanging out with my cousins. Shit
Yeah,
that,
but like
dude. It's a good fucking
trying to
time.
bring everybody together, I think
Fuck
is like
yeah.
so important. And because I've always had a small Thanksgiving. Like we have literally my like immediate like household, and then my grandparents. Like, and I always wish that I had like cousins and shit that came
Bro,
to it
we
too.
have
but-
fucking everybody, dude.
Yeah.
Both sides of the family are always fucking Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Do you guys host it?
Riot. Every year it switches. Like my aunt will have it one year, and then my mom will have it one year. Usually, the past couple years, my mom, and then we usually have Christmas and Easter.
Yeah, I didn't even
So-
really realize that, dude, until last year. My whole family, grandparents and family, were in Prague. I had gone like a few weeks before, and I'm sitting there, and it's Thanksgiving. I'm like, damn, I really don't have anywhere to go. And like Jack kind of threw like a side thing, like, hey man, if you want to like come to our house, like you're more than welcome to. And I was like, damn, I kind of do. Like, I just want to be surrounded by people, bro.
it's people.
And it's like, I don't know. It's just a nice time to be. You don't realize it. 'Cause
Fuck
the rest
yeah,
of the
dude.
year, stay the fuck away from me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about skipping over Thanksgiving? Give us a call at 215-948-2723 and let us
And
know.
if you say it's a good idea,
Yeah.
fuck you. Also, you know what kind of freaks me out is the people who are over the age of 13 who are beyond excited for Christmas.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like, our Christmas
Yeah.
freaks. That's like the girls who are now 20 years old, and this Disney Plus came out, and they're fucking losing
Man,
their
let's talk
goddamn
about
minds.
Disney
Wait a
Plus.
minute,
I
wait
do.
a minute, wait a
That's
minute,
one
wait a minute.
thing. That's one thing I want to
Wait
talk
a
about
minute,
today.
wait
is
a minute.
Disney Plus.
Wait a minute. What's wrong with Disney Plus?
Hey,
Here's what
listen,
we're gonna
it's
talk
cool.
about.
It's cool to look back on like the
No,
shows
no, no.
you
There's
used
two
to
ways
like.
you can use it.
No, no,
There's
no.
two ways you can use it. You can use it, one, to watch all the Marvel movies and the new
Oh,
Mandalorian,
oh, yeah, yeah, oh,
Star
yeah,
Wars.
yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
dude,
okay.
they're putting out crazy shows.
Or there's the way that everyone on social media is portraying it, going, "Oh my God, stepping back into like
No,
elementary school."
Yeah.
No, fuck that shit. They're putting out crazy shows.
Yeah, but see, Jack, you're a tiny bit of the population who is going for that. A lot of the girls who have Disney,
I don't have it.
who have
I'm just
Disney
saying I
Plus
love it.
You'll have it.
are going back to like their old fucking like the
No, fuck all that. Little
like
Mermaid.
the Little Mermaid, fucking even the Lion King. Dude, I'm gonna be brutally honest here. I've never watched any of those Disney movies ever.
and it's the Disney Channel. A lot like
And
Sweet
yeah,
Life of
Lizzie
Zack and Cody,
McGuire,
and Lizzie-
all this
all that
fucking
shit.
things, dude. Don't get me wrong, I fucking watched that, but now I'm also 23 years old and I'm
Even
an
guys,
adult
bro,
now.
even
I'm an
guys
adult.
Are big on that. I
Yeah.
watch Nickelodeon Cartoon Network like a real
freak.
man.
Yeah.
Like a freak, basically.
Yeah.
No, well,
Show me that 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Cartoon Network where they're tripping me
Squidbillies?
out. Yeah.
Insane.
Oh, dude, me and Jack touched upon a few different Cartoon Network shows.
I would
and,
throw back to fucking
Bruschetta.
Courage,
Bruschetta.
Courage, Cowardly Dog, and Ed, Edd n Eddy, and Invader Zim.
Dude,
That's
what
all
was,
I would ever go back for. Is that
The drink cup, the meatball, and Carl.
Aqua Team Hunger Force.
Aqua Team
that
Hunger
one
Force?
sucked, dude. That was horrible. That's not even Cartoon Network. That's fucking Adult Swim. That's a totally different category.
I loved that show, dude.
Yeah.
Adult Swim
loved
is
that
different
show.
than Cartoon Network.
Adult Swim for a few years, like when we were probably in early high school, they basically just made it to freak high people out, I think.
Yeah.
For
Dude,
sure, because it
dude,
came on at what fucking 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, when everybody's
Later,
baked.
bro, yeah.
Like,
Dude,
I still had TiVo then.
the Ham Banana episode, do you remember that?
Yes.
Tonight, you. They made a dog in their pool, like they cloned this dog, but the French fry dude the shake had his hand in the thing, and his hand's like this little like yellow
Yeah.
whatever, and the dog came out looking like his hand, and it was like this fucking just like going around raping everybody.
I can't imagine what goes in, like the thought that goes behind.
I'll tell you what goes into it. Mad Elf.
A lot of Mad Elf and
easily
maybe
Mad Elf.
some other substance.
Well, dude,
Yeah.
that's pretty much every single cartoon, though.
Yeah.
You're not, dude. Nobody makes a cartoon dead sober.
Well, dude,
you can't make a cartoon dead sober.
Have you watched there's a little like behind the scenes thing about the guy that does Rick and Morty?
No, I didn't watch it.
He's probably fucked.
My brother
I don't,
keeps
I don't
trying to put
like
me on-
Rick
I
and
don't-
Morty,
I-
dude.
I never gave it a chance.
I watched it
My brother
once.
gets big
I watched
on
it once all the way through all the things. It's funny. I wouldn't ever watch
It's
it
like a
again.
clever humor or
yeah.
something?
It's like it's
I
whatever.
think your sister was like, she was like, she's like, do you watch Rick and Morty? I was like, fuck no. And she goes, well, only intelligent people watch
Yeah.
Rick and
I'm
Morty.
like,
I
hey,
was like,
but
okay,
you're
now
watching
I'm
it.
really not watching it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. It was
it's one of those ones.
Yeah.
It's
Well-
funny for a second, and then you laugh. But I would never go back and watch it again.
Yeah.
But the guy that he voices both the characters.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and the one episode, or there's a couple episodes where the who's the old guy? Rick. He gets hammered. And so he actually gets hammered in
Really?
the studio and voices while he's drunk, and it's fucking hilarious.
That's pretty
Oh, I
funny.
didn't
He's
know
like
that.
burping the entire time, and they used
keep it.
used it all.
That's actually smart.
Yeah.
It would probably be fun. Like, dude, imagine if the three of us were working on a cartoon together. It would probably be very, very fun.
They were feeding him like shots. He's like, I don't want these, and they're like, dude, you have to for this. And they're like, he's taking shots and chugging beers. Dude,
Oh,
it's actually
poor guy.
it's actually pretty funny.
Imagine being in a
That's the
sweatbox
worst time
studio.
to have to drink, dude.
Yeah, when you
is
have
when you
to.
had like your full, like let's say like a homecoming type thing. You wake up hungover from the night before, and you have to wake up just to slam
Dude,
beers
I'm
again.
like getting
He probably
flashbacks right
did
now.
it in the morning too. Like
yeah,
woke up.
you don't do
yeah,
that shit
yeah,
at fucking 4 o'clock in the
yeah,
afternoon.
Yeah.
And you have two options basically. When you wake up on one of those days when you're at a tailgate or something, and you can stand there and sip a beer and feel like shit all morning, or you can commit to the cause. And I think that you get drunk. Once you can finally get drunk, you are just loop brain. I remember
Yeah,
just
you're
being
fucked.
just loop brain. I don't know what I'm just talking nothing, dude.
It's literally fucking.
I hate
when
that.
you wake up hungover like that. You have to drink again, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
Decide which one. You're also just procrastinating the hangover for the next
it's
day.
gonna be
and
so
it's double
much worse,
the
dude.
hangover.
So much.
You're like in a
worse.
permanent scrump, dude.
So
I
either
hate
decide on that, like,
That's what it is. It's being scrump drunk. Like,
yeah.
oh god,
the worst feeling in the world, man.
Yeah.
I do not miss that, but I also kind of miss that.
I do too. I miss the time when I would wake up afterwards and not feel like I was gonna die. Like I miss waking up and not thinking, okay, the entire world's ending. I get anxiety like there's nothing.
I
like
don't
it.
get the anxiety.
I
of
have
a
to
hangover.
remind myself that okay, I'm just hungover. That's why my brain's going crazy. I get the craziest anxiety when I'm
Really?
hungover, dude. Crazy.
Not me, man. I just got the poopies. Bad. Shitties.
don't
I
think
guess I
you're-
can say anxiety because even when I'm hungover, I get into a car. I think I'm going to shit my pants immediately when I get in the car. I'll like leave home.
get antsy.
And I'm like 20 minutes from home, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm going to shit my pants in my car now.
Maybe you have IBS.
Well, no, I've also had to pull over on the side of the road a couple times.
To do
and shit.
poops?
Dude, I'm not even kidding. Well, my car's not here, but I have a roll of toilet paper in my car
It's so bad.
because of the couple times I've had to pull over and shit in woods and wipe my ass with my own sock.
Dude, I just get like I get scared. I'm like scared and antsy and like twitchy. I
wait.
can't get comfortable.
Let me
like-
pause you real quick. When you wipe with the sock, are you putting your hand fully in the sock and wiping, or are you just holding the sock?
I'm crunching at least a piece of toilet paper.
Yeah, you have to because I
Yeah,
would be
I'm not
folding
putting
it
it
probably
in there,
pretty
dude.
gingerly.
That's-
You can't.
Socks aren't that thick.
They have
dude.
holes in them.
Yeah,
all
they
of
ain't
them.
that
And
thick.
you know he'd be poking a finger off the top of it.
Yeah, he
so
would.
I just scraping the
I
ass.
scrunch
Yeah.
them up and I get the one side, and then I try to flip it around. And if I can't flip it around, then I grab the other sock off and
Let me ask you this.
I'd go no sock.
I know neither of you guys know origami, but what you do know is having those last 3 squares of toilet paper.
Well, it's right
when you
here.
haven't even begun.
It's right here.
How many times have you folded the craziest?
I just put my ass in the sink and use it as a bidet.
Can you imagine Frank on your back? Imagine Frank on his back with the thing pouring over his butt.
Do you think bidets are fucking sick? I bet they're
I used
awesome.
one.
How
I'm
cool.
not, dude. You got to dry your ass.
Yeah, but
Like, okay, you can
Okay.
you can spray your ass, and I did. I sprayed the fuck out of my butt. So when I was in Prague, they have it's basically like you have your regular toilet.
wait, do they even have toilet paper in Prague?
Yeah, they have toilet paper also.
They kind of toilet paper. That's what they'll. Never mind.
Stink like shit. they have the regular toilet where you poop, and then there's a smaller toilet, and this isn't how they're all set up, but the one that I experienced, this is how it was set up because it was in the apartment, so I figured I could experiment a little bit.
Well, I would have totally sprayed my butthole if I.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you got time to. I'd flip the shower on.
When are you ever
gonna
gonna do that again?
That's what I'm saying. I wanted the full experience, and dude, I was drinking so much beer, I just was.
Did it
wasn't
work?
good.
Did it work?
Pissing out of your ass.
So you hop over to this smaller toilet, and you kind of like hover over it, and then you turn it on, and it looks like turning a sink and bending the faucet back so it's like an arch of water. This one was anyway.
Did it have good pressure?
Not the best. Same as a tap.
Whoa.
So now it's just sort of
That's pretty
just
good
sort
pressure,
of
though.
draping and
To your
touching.
butthole?
Yeah, but
I feel like any more would be
But,
crazy.
Dude,
Yeah, but
it's
does it clean
warm.
your shit?
It does.
Probably.
It does. And you know what the best is if you have like a particularly nasty session on the toilet where there might be some spray matter.
Okay.
Dude, and you just kind of wiggle around over that stream and you feel like it's like brushing your teeth.
Now you
You're
got
like,
wet cheeks.
But see, what happens?
but now you have wet cheeks.
What happens if I'm asking for a friend if you have a hairy ass, a very, very hairy ass?
I'm saying
And that
it would
happens.
probably work the same, but now you're going to retain more of those water droplets.
Well, I would have a towel next to the bidet.
Well, now you're wiping. Now you're really gambling with, let's say, a white towel that's hanging like a hand
It
towel.
would never be a white towel; it'd be a black towel.
Okay,
easily.
brown towel.
But you're still gambling that you're going to wipe your butt, and there's not going to be some residual.
But you just give it a sniff.
What? Your butt?
The
Or the
towel.
towel? You can't, dude. Frankie,
How would I sniff my own ass?
Frank, do you sniff the toilet paper? Are you blind? Do you sniff the toilet paper to make sure there's no poop on it?
How would you
look?
Oh yeah. But if you have a black towel, how do you see there's shit on there?
Frank, you can still see poop on a black towel.
You cannot.
I'll give you a black piece of construction paper. You wipe your butt with that later, and then you let me know if you can't see poop.
Construction paper, correct. You can see that. It lays on that. A towel, it absorbs into it.
You're telling me if you had a black carpet and you drag a poopy butt across it, you're not going to see a single
100%.
streak?
Imagine our dogs. Our dogs have shitty asses all the time, and they wipe their ass on
No, they don't.
everything.
They have perfect pinchers.
You're an
have
idiot.
perfect pinchers.
Then why are they scratching their ass on the ground? Because they pooped.
That's once in a
and
while.
there's
That's
poopy
once in a
on
while.
there.
That's not every time.
and it's-
Okay, if you have a white carpet and your dog wipes his ass on it, it's going to be brown. If you have a brown
Listen.
carpet and your dog wipes his ass on it,
No,
you're not going to
listen.
see shit.
It's a different color brown.
It's
It's not
not-
that they don't. Hey, I'm going to be beige 0362 today. That's
You're
going
a
to be the color
fucking
of my
idiot,
shit.
dude. If I wet
it's
my
a
ass,
goddamn gamble.
If I wet
Frank.
my ass with a black towel, you cannot see my fucking poop stains on it.
Okay.
All right,
I'm
we're gonna,
asking you to try it.
we're gonna have to test this.
Buy me a black towel.
Done.
Both of you need to get a black towel, and
No, I don't need to do it. I already know the
Yeah,
outcome.
he has to do it now.
I'll be
too.
the
Two of
judge.
us have to do it.
yeah,
I have more than 3
take
brain
pictures
cells.
of the towel, and I'll be the judge.
All right, we'll just bring the towels in.
I'm telling you,
bring it
unless you're having a nice healthy poop, which I'm sure all three of us have never had a healthy
Yeah, no,
poop
not in years.
until the age or since the age of
Dude, poop
12.
when you were 15 was probably different.
Awesome. It's really great. You
just easy,
drop
quick.
one just normal turd and you leave. I'm on the toilet now for at least 30 minutes.
Yep.
You're on the phone though.
Dude, I
No,
think your body
I'm
processes
squirting,
things
dude.
different the older you get.
Squirting, dude.
I'm not saying I'm not
This shit is unbelievable.
I'm not pooping for at least 30 minutes. I go on
I'm
and I
squirting,
don't shit
dude.
for at least 5 minutes. I sit there and I look at my phone for 5 minutes, and the rest of the 20 to 25 is usually just poop.
Now, my first.
It's not a continuous cycle. It's not like a fountain's coming out of me.
Dude, I know how to crap. I've crapped before.
Have you?
No.
Yeah, but
'Cause
have
you sound
have
very
have
curious.
you dumped before.
Have you dumped? I've never. I don't know if I've dumped.
Dude, I go on.
Dude,
Whatever
that's
comes
so
out in the
funny.
first couple of minutes, that's all that's coming out for this session. Maybe I play on my phone a little bit. I'm up and out.
Do you know what?
And then I just make a return journey.
This
if
is
I
such
have
a bad
to.
See, the
conversation.
return journey sucks.
This
dude.
is a bad conversation.
I hate
but
to go back.
You're right. I don't think I've ever been more pissed than when I've done what I had to do.
You sit down and
and
you're
then I
just
sit
like,
down. I'm like, all right,
Fucking
cool.
here
just
it
took
comes
care of that.
again.
And then what is
And
in
it might
there?
just be one little bubble that goes
and
in your stomach, and you're like, okay, here it comes again.
Yeah.
And now I'm pissed off. I'm maximum angry.
Have you guys ever heard Joey Diaz talk about how his morning shit?
This is.
I don't want to hear his
Dude,
morning shits, dude. That
Dude,
dirty bastard.
he has the best. He's got the craziest strategy. Lee, come pull this thing out. He's got a bathroom on his house that opens up to the backyard. So he goes in, opens the door, leaves the door open so the air's hitting him. Sits on the toilet. He has a bong next to the toilet. So he's like, "Yep." I sit down.
Such a dude. That's a cool.
I
move,
take
though.
I take a couple bong rips, and he says the coughs. He's like you cough when you take a bong rip. The cough knocks it out halfway, and then he's like, it's a little fucking acrobat. It's just hanging there, and he's like, I take one more fucking rip, another cough, and it's out, and I'm good.
You ever have
He's like, I'm not here to have a stroke on the toilit.
Do you ever have a little dangler?
Of course, dude.
You ever give yourself a little shimmy, shimmy, papa?
Yeah, you don't knock it off.
And you just hear, bloop, and you're like, mission accomplished.
All right,
boys.
This is why no one wants
No,
to. This is
I
why
have one
no
more thing to
wants
say. Not about shit. Okay, it's kind of about shit, but it's not about actually pooping. I just found out probably a week or two ago that, do you know, like the nurses, like just the regular nurses that come in. Let's say a patient is constipated, and like the laxatives aren't working, you know, they have to.
Dig
The
up
nurses have to actually put their fingers up the guy's person's asshole, and go as far as they can, and then start doing this to yank the shit out of their ass.
Dude.
You could not pay me enough to go do that to somebody.
No, I'd quit.
I would the first couple times I would throw up. The rest of them I'd say, "Hey bud, fucking start pushing," and I would laugh if I fingers up like they're scooping shit out of another human's fucking asshole. I would laugh so fucking hard.
I'd be like,
you would laugh?
How's
Or
that?
you would just say, this is what it's going
I'd be
to
like-
Dude, how funny. Okay, if you nurses at this point, if you're a nurse for fucking 10 years, I'm assuming you're grabbing shit out of at least 20 people.
Yeah.
You also become where
Desensitized,
it does not gross anymore. You're like,
You
okay,
think-
here we go again.
You think 10
I would start
times
laughing.
of that in 10 years? Or how many times? 20 times?
I don't think
in
it's
10
that
years?
I
often
said-
probably that they have to put a finger in the ass.
I guarantee
That's
it's.
true.
I guarantee it is.
I think it's with opiate patients because they're prescribing opiates, which is like Vicodin, like painkillers,
Well, dude,
and they clog you up.
Yeah.
Well-
dude, imagine how many surgeries happen in a matter of a week.
That's true.
Imagine how many surgeries, and then nurses are always in there. It's never just doctors going in.
So you're
doing
saying
that.
one nurse has to grab that many poops out?
I'm saying, okay. What I'm saying,
Whoa.
dude, that was. Dude,
That's a
imagine
bad
that was
sound.
shattered,
That was a bad
dude.
sound.
But fucking, I'm not saying one nurse has to grab fucking 100 shits out. They obviously all
Distributed between
They
the
obviously
nursing
all
staff.
split up from upon
You
a
think they
level.
rock, paper, scissors? All right, this guy's constipated. Rock, paper, scissors. Who's scooping his poop?
No,
Do you think if
you
it's
can't,
like
you can't represent that because you fucking you're
you
assigned
poop
to
on
the
your
room.
hand.
You're assigned to the room
Who's
when
scooping-
the guy
that's
comes
true.
in,
Who's scooping the poop?
or the girl comes in. I guess.
Dude, being a nurse has to be a hard job
If
because you're
you're-
literally a victim to whoever is put in that room. And
Yeah.
I like for work, dude, I'll go in hospitals all the time and I hear older guys and imagine your granddad or I saw my own grandfather do it. Once they feel emasculated and once they feel like they don't have control over the situation, they get fucking angry.
Oh, dude, pissed.
Dude, and I hear this guy
Pissed.
just screaming, "Put me in goddamn jail! Call my fucking daughter! I'm not doing this! Let me fucking leave!" Dude, he's in his gown, just in the thing. But you know what I also learned is that hospitals have incredible security staffs, so they just bring 2 fucking 400-pound black dudes in, and they just grab this
Sit down,
guy
sir.
and they put him in the room, and then one of them stands there like this,
What are you thinking about
with
doing?
elbows pointed to the
Yeah.
ceiling.
You can't even see his face. His elbows
Yeah,
are so
I
high.
dare
in the
you
air.
to get out of that
What do you
bed.
expect, though,
I
man?
dare you to
let's
get
say,
out of that.
Let's say something shit happens to you like that, and you feel like you're fucking perfectly fine, but they're saying you have to stay and stay and stay and stay. Dude, imagine fucking going into a hospital for fucking 5 hours is absolute
Miserable.
torture.
Miserable. It's
Torture.
just a bad place. There's nothing good happen except for in where babies are being born, and that's still disgusting.
Yeah.
There's just bad things happening.
Dude,
basically. Do you get wigged out in hospitals? Do you,
I have the biggest anxiety and
Really?
paranoid attacks in hospitals.
I think
Ever.
I'm desensitized, but
lose my fucking shit, dude.
Really?
And I've been there. It sucks, but I've been there a couple times for people that are very, very close to me being in the hospital like that, like
Yeah.
in units that are not fucking good.
Right.
Like people are either
dying
gonna
or-
get moved to like the what are they called? Not like
ICU?
Yeah, like no, I've been in ICU,
Right.
but fucking what do they call that shit? Hospice.
Yeah.
So there's people that are in this like areas where you either go to hospice or you're fucking chilling there, and you're just as miserable as up there.
Yeah.
And dude, I fucking right as I step in the doors, I get the fucking skis, dude. My
Yeah.
goosebumps the entire time, and I'm fucking sitting there, I'm like this.
It's just
shaking.
scary, man.
I don't talk to anybody. I'm just sitting there, just fuck.
I think
it's horrible.
because I've visited loved ones too, in the hospital, and I think it's the scariest part is seeing somebody that for me at least, it's like grandfather. It's like your whole life you've grown up thinking this is he's the strongest man of the family. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He's gone through the most shit. He knows what's going on, and then you see him in a position where he has no control, and now literally his life is on the line, and it's like, oh fuck, dude, he is also a human. Because if I was laying in that bed, I would be bugging.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah.
scary, scary shit.
Dude,
Let's-
I used to work in that retirement home, dude, and I was
That's
going,
fucking crazy.
Yeah,
too,
man, it was a fucking
That's a
shit
scary
show.
place too.
retirement home is if you look at how it's set up from without the emotions in it, you look at how it's set up financially. Those retirement homes rape families of their money.
Yeah. And also some rape
Three,
rape
four-
the fucking patience of that
$3,000,
place,
$4,000,
dude.
$5,000 a month
More
because
than that.
you know what they know. Hey, this guy saved his whole life for a good retirement or for money for his family. We're gonna send it all to us. It's so fucked.
Yeah.
It's so
Beyond fucked, dude. That's why you see a bunch of people when they know they're gonna get even not even retirement homes, but also dude, like the over 50, like the over 50 communities, dude, they also suck your money. It's not a retirement home because you get to live on yourself, but somebody's always kind of like fucking like, oh, you guys cool, you guys good, you guys
Where I
good.
was
That's why
a
you see
retirement home. It was in a I don't know what the fuck
assisted living.
Yeah,
is what it is.
But that's when you see like usually people like before they start to go into that, they just start fucking dishing their cash out to their children, their grandchildren, all that shit.
That's
because
what
all their money gets sucked from that.
I would dump all of my money to my kids, and I'd say, I'll pay for all this on my credit card, and then fucking keel, and my card's gone. I'd cut my card up so my so my family couldn't find it, and then so they never have to pay it, so that shit just sits and whatever, and hopefully doesn't roll over to my family, but dude, fuck them, man. Let them deal with the credit company.
Fuck all that shit.
I'd be pretty pissed if my fucking kids end up putting me in a retirement home one day.
But at the
or
same
like
time,
a home one day, I'm like, fuck.
It's kind of sad though, because like I wouldn't want my family to have to take care of me.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
does
You don't
suck.
want to be a burden on them.
That does
At that point though, man, like take me to the ranch and just shoot me.
That's what I'm always saying, dude. At that point, if I start fucking losing my functions, man, it's like, okay, this is time now.
Dude, I always think like you've been to the cabin, and you both been to the cabin. I would be like, just send me up there. I'll tough it out for as long as I can. I'll eat raw.
Send me to the middle of the little lake and just
put
fucking
me on the
try
boat
to
and
sight
leave
me
me out there for a few hours, and then
I'm gonna
just tip
put
the boat
some.
and sink it.
I'm gonna put some fishing lures in my boots, and I'm gonna take a walk into the lake.
Yeah.
I'll
see you guys on the other side.
All those eggs from 20 years ago that we threw into the lake are still fucking in there. Dude, wait, why do they fucking not shatter on the water?
Because they're the strongest eggs in the world.
And because we threw them like this.
Yeah.
No,
Dude,
I bombed mine in the air. I bombed mine in the air for it to drop down straight.
We were bombing
and they would not shatter. And
we were trying to for those of you that are listening.
Dude, the snake did slither and strike.
And I said, fuck that. I'm not going in there.
Yeah.
For those of you that are listening,
Sorry,
we had
Jay.
about half a dozen. We were at my family's cabin, and we had about half a dozen like chicken eggs that we were trying to get rid of because we just didn't eat them, and it was easier than putting them. Because I don't know, we were being fucking idiots, and we're thinking if we throw them in the lake, they'll crack upon impact and then just kind of distribute themselves in the water. Dude, not a single egg cracked. We probably threw 6 of them. The next one will. The next one will. The next one will. None of them did.
And then all 12 were in, and we were sitting there, and the bottom of the lake is brown and murky, and these are pure white eggs.
Dude, they might as well have been spotlights.
The sun might as well been in that lake 12 times.
Damn, dude, that was so bad.
We were trying to poke at them with sticks to break them.
I'm in the water, dude.
Yeah, Jay went in the water.
It was bad.
It was really bad.
But I have a few. We have 5 voicemails that we can.
What time are we at? Do we have time to talk still?
Or we're depends on how long. We're about 47 minutes in. We can. I mean, I have no problem with talking. We can make this one a little bit longer. We can roll through these voicemails, see what they bring up, and then
Can I have that, please?
Oh, sure.
We're getting into number 2, Mad Elf number 2.
Mad Elf number 2. Buckle up, folks.
Dude, I was I had a crazy Connor. I was talking to Connor, and he sent us a snap.
There.
Yep. He sent us a snap in this group we have, and listen to this question. He said, think about.
Sorry, I didn't feel like moving the fucking frog to get it.
He said, think about daily. How often do you recognize that you're talking to yourself in your head?
Oh, he sent that to me too. Man.
Did he?
Yeah.
How often do you realize you're talking stuff in your head?
But then it sounds stupid. But then sit there and think about it. Like, dude.
Everything you function off is losing your own head. It's weird.
Right?
That
And
is
then I
weird.
started thinking
Never
about
thought
it.
of like
After
that.
he sent that, I started thinking about it. I'm like, who the fuck's talking?
It's our conscious.
Yeah, but who the fuck is that? And why does it sound like me?
It does sound like us.
Right?
It does sound like me.
Right?
That's our soul talking.
It's insane.
Dude, it is actually pretty creepy.
Like, who?
I've never thought of it like that.
Nope.
Actually, ever.
Dude, and that's when
That little voice in your head that's telling you to do the right thing or the
who
wrong
the fuck
thing.
is it? Where's it coming from? Why does it sound like me? And why is it saying the things that I want to say?
I don't know.
And dude, like for the
It's
most
controlling
random,
us right now. I can move my right arm, and that little bastard
Yeah.
up there is moving it.
and you say in your head, and I just said in my head, move your right arm,
Yeah.
and it sounds, dude, it's crazy. It's crazy to think about. I was
Dude, how about we just fucking start going into conspiracies again, man?
I was mind blown when he sent that because I couldn't even. I was like,
Yeah, that is a weird thing.
because then
to
you can't
say
even
or to
think. I
of.
can't even think without thinking about the fact that
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Dude, now I'm in a fucking spiral
Dude,
downturn.
all right, listen, we're down there, Jay. We decided now we're just gonna go straight into conspiracies.
Well,
What do you think about that? You must have something good to say.
Me and Connor actually talked about it for a while.
The consciousness.
So I find myself,
consciousness.
dude, I find myself talking to myself all fucking day. But it's not just like a thought. It's like I have like an inner dialogue. Like my brain will say something, and then my conscience will say something, but then I say something back to it.
Oh,
Like,
see,
does-
like it's
like, does that make sense?
So you're sure? No,
it makes
that's a little weirder because now you're sure talking.
No,
to
no,
it.
no,
No,
that
not
makes
out
sense.
loud, but inside. For example, it's like I woke up this morning late for work, right? Not a big deal. So conscious is like, dude, you woke up late for work, you're fucked. And then I'm rationalizing it and saying it's not that big of a deal. I don't have any appointments. I'm gonna
Sure,
miss.
yeah.
And I'm talking
I
back to my
get that.
conscience saying it's not a big deal. There's nothing bad. Like it's totally fine.
Dude, it's fucking
and
nuts.
it's silencing. Maybe that's like something with like anxiety, but like I'm trying to silence like that inner dialogue or whatever.
Mine usually just fight with each other. It's like, do this. I'm like, nah. And then it's like, okay, you probably should definitely do this.
Have you ever gotten like pretty drunk though, and like you literally like amp yourself up out loud? Like I've
never amped myself up out loud.
not like out loud, but like I'll be like,
You know, I've had times.
Oh yeah, like
look in the
I mean,
mirror,
dude,
look in the mirror, and you're just like, all right, dude.
you don't have to be. You don't have to be fucked up to even do that. Just fucking literally anything. Like,
Yeah.
And you could be like fucking going to a sports game. Like let's fucking go. But like in
Yeah.
your own head, just it's fucking go time. It's go time. It's let's go. Let's go.
Dude, I've
Or
had-
talking to a girl. It's like, all right, fucking go now. Now it's
Yeah.
time to go. Now it's time
I've
to do
had
it.
times where
What
I
girls
was.
are you talking to?
Well, I mean, back in the day.
Oh,
back in the fucking Disney.
oh, what
dude.
girls were you talking to then?
I've had times where I was literally like, I think something, and then I'm like, oh shit, did I say that out loud, or
Yeah.
am I thinking it? And then I have no idea if I spoke it, and then I start freaking out.
Yeah,
Dude,
I think,
yeah, I've never thought that
Like,
I ever
I'll just be
spoken out
walking.
loud
I'll be
before.
walking upstairs to my house. I'll leave my room. I'll go to the bathroom, and I'm like thinking like lyrics in a song. And I'm like, did I just scream those lyrics? Like, did I say that? And
I think
then,
you're
I
just
start
paranoid.
freaking out.
Yeah.
I think you're just paranoid.
I think
Paranoid about what? Singing lyrics?
Yeah, because
It's
there's
just
some curse
weird.
words in there.
Yeah, just cursing out. Conscious is crazy.
it is. I
is
think in
nuts.
times of like not panic, but like times where you're like uneasy or like anxious or something. I think that for me at least is when it's the loudest or like it's the most clear that there's some type of conversation happening in my head.
The
dude.
fact that you're even talking in your own head is nuts.
Well, dude, like I don't know. Sometimes I'll be laying in bed and I won't be able to sleep because I'll be freaking out about something about work or like something like that, and I'll type notes in my phone, like, and then I'll go back and read them. Like you're freaking out for no reason. I'll literally write that down and then I'll look back and be like, okay, I'm right.
Damn, I don't have it like
I don't know,
that,
maybe-
man. You guys got some crazy anxiety. Is what it sounds like.
I think it's anxiety. Like I don't
You
think
guys got some crazy anxiety.
I don't think I have anxiety. Like I wouldn't be
think
like
everybody has anxiety.
Yeah, I wouldn't say like, oh, I suffer from anxiety.
Oh no, everybody.
Ever.
Yeah,
But
everybody
I think
suffers
that-
from anxiety. Everybody has that type of bullshit, dude.
So don't you dare try and label us.
I'm gonna label myself. I have anxiety too, but I've never done that before.
The only thing.
I never typed. I never typed.
I ain't never typed to myself to read again.
Honest to God, the only thing that makes me anxious is work, and it's like, I think it's being in like a sales role where you have something by the end of the month you have to do X, or like tomorrow I have to talk to X.
Oh, I've
X,
done
X,
that
and X.
before, actually,
And
yeah,
that
I've done
freaks,
that.
Sometimes, dude, it freaks me the fuck out. It's good because it drives me to like do those things and like make sure I get them done. But now I don't know, man. Like I think of certain situations, and it's like this is a fucked up one, but like for example, because like we all have a pretty good conscience. You know what I mean? Like none of us are bad people. I would say, for the most part.
Dude, what's wrong with me?
No, but like Frank could piss me off to the end of days, but I would never say like, okay, Frank's a bad dude with bad intention. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I
Frank will
never.
piss me the
I never
fuck
said that either.
off.
Dude, first of all, that's because you're the easiest person to piss
I know.
off and fuck
Oh.
with, dude. It's hilarious.
Dude, it's very few people except
it's
for you.
so fucking funny to fuck with you, dude.
But but like I always think like, could you imagine like if you like, I could never like cheat on somebody because I could never live with that idea in my head forever.
Fuck no, dude.
Do you know what I mean?
Can you
Like,
imagine that?
oh my god, dude! I'd be bugging out 24/7.
Yeah.
Like,
There's a bunch of my people who can cheat like that, though, dude.
it's like, how do you shut that off?
I'm not saying that just
How
because
are you-
we both have girlfriends.
No,
or anything,
no,
dude. Like,
not
it's
at all.
fucking like that's crazy.
And-
That's
and don't get me wrong.
so fucked up to do.
Let's
somebody
just say
to.
this. Let's just say this. We would both not cheat for other reasons, but like,
Yeah.
being able to live with yourself after doing something that bad, like fucking somebody
Yeah.
over that hard.
Horribly.
How could you
dude.
do that, dude? How could you ever do that?
Go
Fuck
ahead, no.
boys.
No, honestly,
dog.
Go ahead, boys.
Dude, honestly, that's fucking absolutely horrible.
Well, dude,
It
it's
is.
just
And people, dude, it's fucking crazy. Some people are just like, oh, it's just nothing. Like,
Yeah.
they act like it's nothing. I've seen people fucking do
Yeah,
that.
so have
like,
I.
cheat, just be like, oh, fuck it. And then they just go, oh, it's funny.
They'll just be
what
like, oh,
the
that's-
fuck,
yeah,
dude?
be like, yeah,
It's
damn,
funny.
that-
You've only been dating her for like, what, 2 years?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
funny.
I don't get, and it's not even just cheating. It's like, or if you fuck somebody over for a bunch of
Could
money,
be anything like
money related, just somewhere where you're putting somebody else in despair, basically.
Yeah.
I don't know how people could just live with that, and I don't know. I don't know.
Well,
Maybe- I think that there is a certain type of person that doesn't think like that.
current event thing. The kid in California. Did you see that? Big school shooting in California today.
Dude,
No,
no,
I
I heard about that. Yeah.
Not big, but he hurt 6 people, killed 1.
Yeah, somebody
Really?
died. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I heard about that. Wait, what even happened?
Apparently just like I think he was 16, 15 years old maybe. Went into a school and started shooting, and this is crazy. He was one of the first injured to be evacuated.
The shooter.
After he did what he did, he shot himself in the head.
Didn't
Survived. And they evacuated him first.
Well, do you know what's fucked up? Being an EMT, and I think regardless, they have to act beyond the law. Where if
Well, I mean,
they
dude,
have to take the most
what
injured,
it
but
is.
also
Yeah.
I like to think of it in the fact that they want to make sure this kid lives,
Of course.
so he can suffer the fucking punishment of what he did.
Yeah.
That's why I say fuck the
Yeah.
death penalty, man. There should be no death penalty. That shouldn't be a
I
thing.
agree.
That should not be a thing. You
But
let them
they
fucking
should put
sit
them
in there
through
and
goddamn
rot,
torture.
and you make sure you have fucking nothing in that cell that they can kill themselves with.
Right.
Because at that point they'll just kill
Right.
themselves. Go ahead though.
Yeah. So he did all that and then shot himself in the head, didn't die. He's got rushed out. But it goes back to the thing, like, my mom said it to me earlier, and it was a good point. She was like, at what point is it so bad that you're like, all right, I'm just going to go
Murder,
like murk people?
dude. That's what it comes to.
It's like, what it's the same thing with, like, I feel like it's the same brain as the cheating and it's not like that crazy, but like where they just have no like remorse. Or thought process about any of the stuff. And I can't speak, like, none of us can speak like we're in that realm or anything, but you have to like just kind of think about it, like
Well, it's just
what could be so bad?
It's just an unstable brain. Is what it
It's
is.
crazy, man.
It's whatever psychological disorder they have.
I think it's got to be a mental disorder.
They
There's
have
no way
there's something
regular
going on
person
in their
could do
head,
that.
man. Because
Especially
like you just
at-
said, like,
dude.
there's nobody who is
Dude, especially at
sane
16.
like that to
At
fucking
16?
do it. Even if you're getting bullied like that, like let's say this kid was getting bullied relentlessly. Most bullies have never been like, okay, I'm gonna take this gun now or this knife
No, it's
or
not
whatever,
usually the bullies,
and
it's
I'm
the-
going to. I
the
mean,
victim of the
I mean that's what I mean. That's what I
victim.
mean. Like
Victim.
that's what I
Yeah.
meant. That's what I meant. Nope, they've never been like, okay, I'm gonna take this gun now or take this knife and now go fucking kill
But again,
this kid. Like,
none of us have the experience, so
Right.
literally it could be
Yeah, no.
anything. But I just it's hard to comprehend.
Yeah, dude, I'm reading this article right now, and like everything else aside, like Jesus Christ, our hearts go out to the people in Santa Clara, California. Like, I can't imagine being a kid at that school.
Yeah.
Like, imagine one of like your best friends getting shot. Like, imagine our lunch table
fucking horrible.
or like our hockey
Horrible,
team. Somebody that you're close to gets fucking shot.
I couldn't even imagine,
Dude,
man.
what? There's no one should ever have to go through that. That's unbelievable.
But you should. It's fucked up. I don't know. Never mind. But fucking, you should. Whatever. Never mind. It's the fucking dude. The signs. The signs of when you know it's gonna happen. It never just happens out of the blue. I
Right.
should say.
No, I know what you're saying.
At least
I
from
know what you're
all the
saying.
stories that we've heard of, it's never just out of the blue. There's always things leading up to it that they have said about it. Like
Right.
the fucking one kid. Oh God, what shooting was he? It's crazy that there's been that many shootings that I
That
don't
you can't
fucking
even
know
remember.
which one it was. The one where they brought him into the fucking they brought him into the cell and he was like, I'm just gonna fucking kill myself, and he was like punching himself in the face. It was the Mexican kid.
I don't know who-
Or
I
the
don't
Latino
remember that
kid,
one.
whatever the fuck he was. Cruz,
Oh, what the hell?
whatever his name
Yeah.
was. He was posting on Snapchat fucking for like a week straight of him saying, I'm gonna do it on this day. This day is gonna be the day. And he had so many different views on that. And nobody fucking said anything about it, dude.
Right.
Like, that's even to the point where it's like, why not tell your parents? I mean, even they might have told their parents, but the parents might not have said anything either. But you would think that you'd be like, okay, what the fuck? Like, I don't know if you know, we had some fucking kid in our school with some hit list.
I did know that.
Somebody, dude, fucking found the hit list. Couple names, aka myself, was on the fucking hit list, dude. And he got fucking cooked with it. But all he got was he got ISS.
Yeah. He's a female.
He got ISS. What?
Who was?
Who was
Really?
it?
Yeah. We'll talk about it afterwards.
No, wait, what did you just say, though?
No, we'll talk about it afterwards. But I know what you're trying to say. It's like, but at the same time, hindsight's 2020. Like, it's so easy now. Like, unfortunately, that this has happened. They can probably go back and look through his social media and look at all these tiny little cues that say, okay, he's gonna probably do something like
crazy,
something
crazy,
fucking nuts. Yeah,
something crazy. But when it's happening, dude, do you see how many goddamn psychopaths like that we even probably follow on social media where it's like, yeah, there's probably something that's not right, but you don't think it's that alarming until something happens and you look back and you're like, oh
fuck.
It's the same thing as like you watch a Marvel movie and they say a certain line or they do a certain thing.
Foreshadowing.
It's that's exactly the perfect word.
But also,
do you ever see that fucking?
Sorry. It's probably gonna sound dick, but you see someone that you haven't seen in years saying this dumb stuff. It doesn't affect you.
Where it's like, okay, fuck it. Like, why do I give a shit what he's fucking saying?
Yeah. He's saying this dumb shit. I'm not going to see this person.
Yeah.
And who knows what the case was with this. But you know what I mean? Like, people turn a blind eye, which is...
unfortunately the thing to do. Like,
yeah.
Because you don't want to be, at the same time, you don't want to cry wolf on something that you're not sure of. And
exactly. So, like...
I think we should probably encourage anyone that's listening, like, if you're in that situation and you maybe see some red flags, like in today's day and age... You're better off saying something.
Yeah, even if you think to yourself, oh, this can't be something, dude.
This is
fuck it. It could be something
this
big.
Is another,
man. Like, you never fucking know. It's scary as shit.
Yeah. I had a crazy thought too. Like, if you were in this situation and you're sitting in class and you know you get the over the announcements or whatever. I don't even know how it works, but there's something going on in the school, dude. I'm fucking the teacher saying, "Okay, everyone crouch."
Yeah.
I'm fucking busting the
dude,
window
I'm fucking
open.
Taking off. Dude.
I'm literally I'm throwing a chair at the teacher, saying, "Screw you! I'm not listening to you."
Yeah. Hey, you can't go out the window. Oh, we're not having a conversation.
A room
about
with one exit.
Yeah.
You're gonna tell me to sit in a goddamn corner?
Yeah.
Fuck you, dude.
Yep.
I'm
Exactly.
gonna take my risk of just sprinting down the hallway and getting out.
Exactly, dude. I was
Fuck that, man.
I'm like,
that's the same thing for a fire. Everybody line up in one line and
fuck
file out.
no.
Fuck you, dude. Yeet.
the second
I'm out, man.
If there's actual flames or if there's an actual shooter,
I'm like,
I'm
okay.
leaving.
Yeah.
I
value
couldn't
my
give a
life
shit.
more than the order of things.
And that's like
big. We have to do it this way, this way, this way. Fuck no.
I was
There's
ta-
no
I was
way
talking
to prevent that shit. I
Yeah.
mean, there's ways to kind of stop what's
Yeah.
happening. But in the end, I mean,
Yeah.
dude, the boy's got a fucking gun. You're
Dude.
you're doing whatever to the fucking door. Just
Dude, if-
one
like-
bullet through the fucking thing just takes it right off.
Right.
And
Like
it's what it is.
if I hear something like I'm in the
As
bathroom and
morbid as it sounds.
there's a fucking whatever down the hall or like on the other side of the building, dude, I know where the exits are.
Yeah.
I'm sprinting.
Yeah.
I'm opening the door, getting in
Yeah.
my car, and I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Like there's no scenario
There's no
where
conversation.
there's
and-
nothing. You just hear it. You're like, okay, now it's time
Dude,
out.
and now imagine this. Imagine if this never happened, but I'm saying it probably definitely could, especially at fucking Boone. You would do that. You'd come back when school resumed. You got an ISS.
Yeah.
Oh, just
Or like,
do it. Yeah.
yeah.
I'd say,
Dude,
oh, I do.
fuck
Hey, you
that
know what else I
place,
have?
man.
I have a new school.
Yeah, and I'm
Dude.
living.
Yeah.
Boom was ridiculous, dude.
But like, dude, can you imagine that though? I would never, ever, ever, ever listen to anybody that told me
Fuck no,
differently.
man.
You know who you trust? You trust that primal fucking light switch instinct.
I'm grabbing the motherfuckers that I see, like you guys, whoever I'm seeing, and
Yo,
I'm saying,
dogs,
let's go.
I already blew a hole in this wall.
Yeah.
We're out.
I'm bringing my C4 in. I'm planting it on the wall.
well,
Now I'm the shooter.
yeah.
what I want to say about with the same thing as you're saying, the whole like the signs you see
Yeah.
though. You see that commercial? They put it on Facebook pretty much after Sandy Hook, where it's like the kids are going, not the latest one, but the kids are going back to school and they're like, or they're about to like graduate or whatever. Like, this is awesome. And they're showing all these different things, but in the background there's a kid doing some crazy shit. Like he's like open up a book with like that has like guns written on it,
Right.
and he's flipped the principal off, and he's doing some other crazy shit like that. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, we're about to graduate. Look at the gunshots,
Oh.
and the whole fucking everything just shuts
Oh.
down. It's like, oh, you can't see the signs, and they replay the video, and they circle the guy in the background, and he's doing the craziest fucking shit where it's like, what the fuck?
it's like,
Or
how did
he
nobody
was
see
posting
this?
like all like the gun videos
Yep.
or all of his guns like that. Like,
Yep.
It's like the.
it's like, damn, dude.
Yeah, there's like a little. Excuse me. There's like a little mind teaser video where it's like, watch how many times this team passes the basketball,
Yeah.
and they're throwing it around, but as you're watching it, there's a dude in a gorilla
bit
suit.
the monkey
dancing
going across.
Yeah, he's
yeah.
dancing around.
Yep.
It's like you don't see. It's like the same thing.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Like
And dude,
you're,
what I
you're
think-
focused. Like, dude, focus, dude, is
Yeah.
insane.
You're just it's what your brain almost wants to see, man. Your brain definitely acts without you.
That's what it is, because you don't think it could
Directly
ever
wanting
happen
to
to
do
you or your school. You don't think it's what it is. You just think, oh, it happened over there. It can
And-
never happen here.
And dude, what I always
Boom.
think about, and this was kind of eye opening, was so I did that mock accident video all through high school, where it was basically for prom. I filmed and like edited video against drunk driving. We basically staged like a drunk driving accident with. Basically, we used some of the more popular people in our high school to make it to where
I was never in it.
it makes it a little bit like I said, we used some of the more popular
I
kids in
think
our
I
high
went
school.
to it. I was like, fuck it.
I didn't even go to prom.
And
You didn't go to prom?
No.
Oh,
to
dude.
try and like make it real, basically, so where you could relate to it, and people cried and shit, but even as I'm making that in my head, I'm just making a video. This
Yeah.
could never ever ever ever
Yeah, it
happen
would
to me,
never happen to us. We see a bunch of kids drive drunk around all the time, man. Nothing ever happens to them.
dude. But then
It takes one fucking thing.
But then
man.
somebody dies, like somebody did recently, and it's like, oh fuck, this is very
fuck
real,
died
man.
recently, dude?
I'm crying because I didn't go
on
to prom.
7/24.
No idea. Tell me afterwards.
I will.
Yeah, I have no idea about that.
Not recent, like within the past year.
Whatever.
Yeah,
Keep going.
yeah.
I don't know.
Leaving fucking Kelsey O'Shea.
Ah, shit. Yeah.
So once
Yeah.
once it happens, dude, it's very real and it's very scary and
Yeah,
sad.
dude. It's horrible, man.
But even still, I think we all it's never real unless hopefully to God it never does, but unless it happens to you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's very hard to conceptualize something because you're almost desensitized, and at least for me, I honest to God think it's never going to be me until maybe and hopefully it's never me, but
Yeah.
it's very scary shit, man, and
Scary as fuck, dude.
yeah, and like we said earlier, like if that's something that you feel uneasy about, like if you're seeing some shit like that, fucking say something. Oh my
Doesn't
goodness,
hurt anything, man. It's not,
the
it's not
only-
like you're gonna get in trouble for some
everything
shit,
is
man.
confidential. You got to understand, everything is very confidential, and even if it's not,
Who cares?
who cares, man?
Dude, literally last night, I don't know if you got the call too, or you heard the call, but they had at Boone today. They were like, "Oh, we're gonna run through a drill today, where the state police is gonna be there, all those different police officers are gonna be there. It's all for fucking school shooting shit like that, man. Why the fuck is that even a thing? Why is that a thing,
Dude, and
That's nuts.
Like-
even back when we were fucking in school, or at least when I was a senior, 2015. What happened before Sandy Hook happened before that? But was there anything else? Did Sandy Hook happen before 2015? That was what 2014.
Columbine
Or
happened.
2012?
Columbine
Oh
was
yeah,
the first
Columbine
real
did.
thing.
Yeah, Columbine did. Yes.
That was
But what was
years
what
ago.
was that big until Sandy Hook?
Not much.
There might have been some school
But then
shootings
it
that never got
inspires.
blown up. You know what I mean?
They call them like wannabes or like people that want to basically re-imitate that
It's the
because now they're
fucking
inspired.
And what's crazy dude is that even after all these goddamn fucking school shootings, that these people, the shooters' names get blown up, like you're saying.
Well, and
it,
this
it
is-
gives
that
you
was
the,
what I was
the
just
big
about to say.
popularity thing that they guess. I did this, and now what they've been looking for they're getting their name out and being actually
I didn't-
noticed now.
If
It's
I'm being
happening.
honest, I didn't see that kid's name once.
I do. It's the first thing on this
Really?
fucking CNN
I haven't seen
article.
this kid's name. I haven't. All
I'm
I
not
heard
going to
about
say
was
his
one
name
time
because we're not
today.
going to be part of that. But the first thing I see is his fucking name on CNN.
What's his
Really?
No, I'm not saying it.
How
Fuck
old
that.
is he?
16.
16 years old, dude. Jesus
But-
Christ, man.
Dude, and it's. I think that these kids are
Creamed his own
depressed.
head.
Fucking idiot.
These
dude.
kids are
life.
depressed, and they think that.
That's crazy.
It sucks.
Have you guys ever felt like
Do better, man. Come on.
like you've been upset about something, like really really upset about something, and you're like, this is like life changing for me, but then you trying to, you and I have had this conversation, not about us, but where somebody thinks what's happening to me right now is the most important thing in the world, and it is so fucking hard, and you can't believe what I'm going through, and it's so fucking difficult. But if you get a third person, like a third party, to come in and you talk to them maybe a little bit about it, it's not that fucking bad, dude. Everybody goes
man.
through some shit. But
Everybody
what I think,
goes through
what I think
shit.
drives these kids to wanting to be famous for this is, I want everyone to know how hard it was for me and all the shit that I went through. You know what I mean?
It's okay, but your name
Everybody
goes away
goes-
fucking 2 weeks later.
Everybody
Yeah, fuck-
goes
It's like,
through
okay,
things,
fuck
man.
it, and then you're gone, you're in prison, and then we hear your name for the trial shit,
Yep.
and we kind of remember your name. Like, I didn't remember fucking, dude, what fucking school was it? The Cruise, I just said it was.
I don't know. I know Cosmo
Nicholas Cruz.
maybe.
What? It was Nicholas Cruz. What the fuck school was that? See, the whole thing, I remember his name, but I don't even remember the fucking, I barely remember his name, I should say. And the school. It's like they want that little bit of this, little limelight they want.
Stoneman Douglas?
Dweeb.
Parkland.
The Parkland shootings.
Yeah, and you're right, it was Nicholas.
Yeah. So it's like...
Nicholas Dweeb Cruz.
No, he looked like a fucking goofball, too, man. Fuck that kid.
Dude, he looks...
Hope he rot in fucking hell, you piece of shit.
Yeah,
This has been your PSA Frog Splash.
He looks horrific.
Dude, I hate that shit, man. Fuck you guys, people that do that, dude. Are you kidding me?
Go join a boxing gym.
Yeah.
Yeah, go take your anger out. Or play football, hockey. Go hit somebody, dude.
Yeah, get your anger out in another way.
Fucking weirdo.
But unfortunately, these kids just don't think like that.
Can you believe people actually almost they kind of back them up? They're like, oh, well, he had a mental disorder.
Fuck that.
He had a mental
Yeah,
you can't blame him.
yeah,
Fuck you, too.
I
man.
also had an
Fuck
M4.
you.
Yeah, I've seen about 350 people with mental disorders in my life. None of them did that. Anything like that.
Fuck you.
Look,
you have to have remorse for them.
If things are that bad for you, man, if things are that bad, other people don't need to be inflicted by that.
No.
You know? It's
Not even a little bit, dude.
Let's try and steer this into a happier time.
Yeah, where did we
sad.
Where did we
Just
take that little
because
dip at?
We were talking about whatever.
To close this topic, our hearts go out to everyone affected by this, to anyone and everyone.
For sure.
We never want anybody to feel unsafe. Obviously, if you see something like this is going downhill or someone's going downhill, please say something to someone, because this is fucking disgusting.
Dude, horrible, man.
The fact that we couldn't even think of how many is disgusting.
Yeah.
And if you need to talk, there's people out there that are more than willing.
We got a brand wide open line.
We do.
It's a weird way to plug the line.
I don't know if that's the time to plug the line. Let's we do have someone that left us quite a few messages here who seems to be in a very good state. So let's hear something from our good friend Levi.
Okay.
What's your all-time favorite cuss word? Peace.
Let me start this one. Don't ever call it a cuss word. It's a curse word.
A cuss word.
It's a curse word.
I'll never
Levi,
see the word cuss.
It's a curse
Are
word.
you cussing?
I can't wait to have this fucker on.
Yeah.
Dude, me too, man. That's why I'm gonna waste it and have some stupid shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, Levi, say your favorite cuss word.
Yeah.
Cuss.
You like cussing?
Cuss.
I'm gonna cuss at you.
Cuss sounds like a curse word.
Yeah.
What's
My
your
favorite? Dude, what do I say the most?
Fuck.
Probably fuck.
Fuck's crazy.
Easily fuck. I mix up with everything.
Zucker's nuts.
Dude. Zucker's also cool.
Fuck's the easiest one to use.
It's probably fuck. Fuck or shit.
I'd say probably fuck, dude.
Dude, easily fuck.
Dude, fuck's a noun, verb, adjective.
Everything.
Dude, and
everything.
fuck, you can also kind of let's say you're having a conversation where you shouldn't say fuck. Mm-hmm. You can also kind of sneak a little fucky, fucking, you know what I mean? Fucking,
yeah.
And run into that. And I start talking, and they forget they say fuck.
Mm-hmm. Dude, you
know
what's
sneak
fucking
right in.
hilarious to me, and I do it all the time. Not all the time, but some of the time. You're talking to your parents, and you forget who you're talking to. And I'll be talking to my dad, and I'll be like,
100%.
"Yo, we were just fucking," and I was like, "Oh,
Sorry.
fuck," and I'm like, "Oh shit."
I say it every time, but I never even correct myself. I always go fuck, and then I go, and my dad just goes, and I'm like, yeah, then this.
But literally,
Half the time I don't even realize I even say it because I say it so many fucking times.
I could,
I say it too many, many freaking times.
I could use it in every sentence. I really fucking could.
I basically use it in every sentence.
You could easily use it in every fucking sentence.
Fuck's definitely my favorite word.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much.
I like getting that. I feel like it's a good way to get your point across.
It relieves it relieves
the shit out of you.
Yeah. Like it really fucking does.
All right,
Hell yeah.
here's another one. This one is I
Fucking
read this one and I want Jack. You and I are gonna sit this one out. This one's
I have to pee really bad.
Only for free. That's fine. Perfect.
So, which type of car do you think is cooler? A Subaru BRZ with cambered wheels, slammed to the ground, and a loud muffler, or Cummins turbo diesel jacked up rolling coal? Let me know.
A bagged out Subaru or a big dirty truck?
Easily a bagged out Subaru, dude.
You think,
if you
bro?
drive those bagged out trucks, fuck you, man.
Dude, I think the coolest car is none of those. I think it's off the lot fucking Honda Civic.
You're right. It's none of them. But if I had to, he didn't give that option of neither. So if I was to choose between both of them, it's the bagged out Subaru with the fucking fart muffler, dude. You know what I'm talking about? Those fucking, what do they call it? The racers or whatever, the ones that go, and they sound like a fucking fart.
Yeah.
Dude, you know, live on Main Street, dude.
Mm-hmm.
The worst thing that people think that is cool.
Yeah.
The worst one is that noise.
Yeah.
Is the fucking where they just go and they drop it down real quick and they go.
Do you know how annoying that must be to drive with?
Easily annoying, but they hit the right spots when they do it. They hit
the intersections.
The noises comes when they hit China King, so they hit Rose's fucking shit, so it rips through there, and then they go through that light, and then they hit Wells Fargo, and they go all
right
the way
at the bottom
up
of the
to
hill.
where the hill starts curving up, and then they're done. That's all they do. So they want to flash off.
Yep.
And it could be a Tuesday night when nobody's
It's
fucking
so
walking, but they
annoying,
want to
dude.
do it.
It's so annoying.
And the rolling coal trucks, don't even start with that, man.
Diesel.
Fucking pieces
Diesel.
of shit also, dude. Those cars are so shitty looking, dude.
I'm big diesel.
Like the big trucks they boost them up, they put the big tires on them. If you have one of those cars, you're a fucking idiot because they look shitty.
You got a small dick.
They look horrible,
You got a small
and your
dick.
dick is that, bud.
Yeah, nothing.
It's a one.
You fucking loser.
All right, here's another one. And I think we've definitely answered this one before, but we'll answer it one more time.
What do you guys think is the toughest American sport to play? Personally, I'm a little bit biased, and I think it's wrestling. So let me know what you guys think.
But see, he threw a little question in there, or a little controversy.
Yeah.
American sport.
There's very few American sports besides football.
Baseball, football.
Wrestling is
Wrestling is
Is it
also
American?
Yeah.
Okay. MMA, all that shit is not American.
Fuck no.
UFC?
Because they're all doing Brazilian. They're all
doing
doing
Taekwondo.
Brazilian
What
jiu-jitsu
about
and all that.
what about
Jiu-jitsu.
MMA?
That's what I'm saying.
That's
Is
mixed.
that
It's
It's
still
the same
mixed
as I think.
martial arts.
UFC is the
Mixed martial
combination of MMA and fucking like boxing. And
All right,
that
so
bullshit.
we'll go between wrestling, baseball, basketball,
basketball
and football.
Football. Wow. Okay.
gotta be football.
Hard choice. Football, but wrestling is also very up there too.
Wrestling, though,
The only
you
thing
go
I would
for
say why
points.
wrestling is
Wrestling,
up
you
there,
go for
dude,
points.
is the points. But it would be crazy if, let's say, I mean, they obviously do get slammed. Like if you're a shitty wrestler, you're getting put on your fucking.
But if you're a
ass.
good wrestler, you're not getting slammed.
Exactly. So it's like a very, very
all tactical.
even. You could there could be a good fucking linebacker
like
and a good
it's like
running
a
back,
chess
dude,
match.
and you're fucking getting smoked by the linebacker,
Right.
or you're getting smoked by the running back who drops his shoulder.
Right.
So I think what was the question? The most the toughest or whatever.
Toughest, yeah.
The toughest probably football. Football.
I always think like wrestling, if you think about it, is like a chess match because you have to.
It is.
You have to think
It's all
3 moves
wits
ahead.
too, dude. Yeah, it's all wits.
And football also for the coaches is a chess match because you need to play proper plays, put yourself in position to score.
But you got this big dummies
But
out there just fucking collide
Each
with each
play
other. Yeah.
is not chess.
Yeah.
Each play is a fucking.
The coaches
scrum.
are the queens of the board,
Dude, yeah, but you can call the plays and
and all the other people are pawns.
fucking them
Yeah.
to shit maybe.
Yeah.
Literally,
I just started thinking about that for the first time. I was watching hockey, and it's like, who you put in is very strategical.
That's the whole thing, dude. Because like the Flyers,
More fast-paced,
I've been
but-
seeing the Flyers. What they've been doing lately is, so when you're the home team, the fucking away team's line has to come out first. So let's say you throw your third line out there with maybe, let's say your right wing's a second liner. So you keep the fucking average up. So their first line's already cooked. Once their fucking third line or second line comes out, your first line goes straight out right away.
If you have a reliable third
Very,
line,
dude. The coach, we don't think about it a lot because we think the players handle everything. The coaches
handle
hockey, man.
all
They
of
got
it.
their shit, dude. They're fucking rolling
and
the
dude,
plays.
if you have a third line that's very strong defensively, that
Yeah.
can just wear out a first line,
Yeah.
you can win a game.
and that's what it is. That's why they put them out.
can
Like the
very easily
fucking
win a game.
Caps Flyers get. I don't know if the Caps Flyers game. I don't know who went out first line. It was Couturier. It was like all the basically
Yeah.
the grinder guys,
Yeah.
like Couturier, Raffle, and all them. Yeah, dude, it fucking just creams them down. It's a big chess match in the coaches.
Yep.
But
yeah, but then do you switch it up, and does the home team put out their third line as well?
well, no, the home team, like we're saying right now, like the Flyers were the home team. They put out their third line, while fucking the Capitals put out their first line because they have to put.
They have the best chance of scoring.
They
against
have
the
to
third
decide first. The Capitals have to send their line out first, or the Flyers do for the things. So the Flyers put their third line out after they see like Ovechkin come out. They put the third line out to grind them down. Once that first line goes out, let's say the second line comes out, the Flyers put their first line out.
Yeah.
If you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah. See, so
Yeah, so I'll say football.
Yeah, it's
to
a whole
answer that
season.
question, I'll say football.
Football,
But
for
then-
sure.
but
But
then-
wrestling also, I'm not going to disrespect wrestling because a lot of those motherfuckers go to the
But they're
UFC
tough as
too.
hell, dude.
Yeah,
Hey, they're
I don't,
tough.
I don't disrespect that
They're
at all.
tough.
But you
My
have to, you have
only
to look at
gripe
things
is
from 30,000
my
feet.
gripe
Yeah.
is only wear something different.
I don't like the singlets. I
Wear
don't
something
like them,
different.
but they have to wear them because it's
why?
nothing to grab.
Yeah.
You can't grab anything for an advantage,
Except for
except for a penis.
a penis.
That's it.
And their asses.
But I give them respect because I wouldn't fuck with a wrestler in the first place.
I wouldn't
I
either.
wouldn't wrestle
a
anybody.
guy with fucking cauliflower ears, man. You don't fuck with.
I
that
wouldn't
motherfucker,
wrestle
man.
anybody, but I also never would be in a singlet, so I don't know.
I also wouldn't be the single either.
So I don't know. I don't know where.
I've
I don't know
Jack
where-
in a Speedo. He's lying.
True, you
That's not a
really
singlet.
are lying.
That's not a singlet.
You're
it's
right.
and
You're
I'm
right.
not
You're right.
wrestling a
Dude.
man.
It is fully worse than a singlet.
He was in a Speedo too.
Yes, and it's fully worse.
Frogsplash sponsors for the
Guess
pod.
who wasn't?
You're on this podcast with us.
Yeah, but guess who wasn't in a singlet or a
Wait,
speedo?
We'll get him in that thing.
Yeah, he's gonna be in it.
Frank's
put it on
working
right
out
now,
so
dude.
damn much, he'll slip right into that.
Yeah.
I put that shit on right now.
Gonna butter
dude.
your
Are you kidding
thighs
me?
up.
Let's go.
Slide them in.
Let's
Let's
go.
go. How tight is it? Is it tight or no?
Yeah, it's really tight.
It's tighter than fuck on me.
Was it tight on you?
Yeah, it was cutting my legs off.
Yeah, it's gonna be tight.
Let's go, baby.
All right, we've got two more, and I think
My
they're both
ass was
basically
looking
the same
crazy in
thing.
it though.
Yeah, it's crazy bad. Here we go.
My ass looks so sick in that dude.
Yeah,
Imagine
I
all the
know.
hair on it,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, it was sick.
So I heard this the other day. Figured I should share it with the world.
This is a joke.
Why does Mexico not have a very good Olympic?
He fucked it up.
Okay,
Well,
go to the
okay.
next one.
He's gonna try again here.
One,
Come on,
two,
Levi,
one,
bring it
two,
home
three.
for us, brother. Whoops.
Cool, I fucked that last one up big time, boys.
All right.
Alright, well let me try that again. I heard this the other day, I thought it was pretty funny.
Oh my god, he would.
All right. Start from the beginning again.
Not very good. Because everybody that can run, jump, and shoot is already here.
That's terrible.
Thanks,
Wait,
Levi.
What did he say?
He
Everyone
said
that can run,
he
jump,
said,
and shoot is already
Why
here.
does Mexico's Olympic team not very good? Because everybody that can run, jump, and shoot's already here.
Levi, dude, fuck you, man.
Thanks. Jack probably loved that one.
You
man.
should have just left it at that.
Jack probably loved that one.
You should have left it at that first one.
All right, let's fly
With
through.
the
You fucking idiot. All right.
Let's fly through-
Where are we at right now?
We're getting to an hour and a half. Let's fly through our inmates.
Who cares?
All right, let's hit it.
It's fine.
Dude,
yeah,
can we go? Can we have one of these podcasts where we fucking hit
we
at least
were
two?
thinking of this one.
Bro,
we could
we
easily
could
go.
literally fucking stretch a podcast out till fuck. We could easily
I'll
do
talk for
3
3 hours.
I'm not even kidding. We could do that.
I'm fine with. We can.
We
stretch
would
this
just-
one out to
we
whenever.
would just
We're
need a
already-
30
That
rack.
would be so easy. No, we would need fucking at least one more 6-pack. Would be chilling.
Yeah, we're
These Mad Elfs, by the way, I'm
what?
fucking boozing, dude.
Yeah, we're already past our time now, so we can just. I don't. This doesn't really matter. So who would you like to start with, Frankie? Pick one of our girls.
Yeah.
Let's go with Rhonda from Virginia.
Ronda Rousey?
Rhonda from Virginia.
Wanda
Let's hear
Rousey. Wanda Rousey.
Rhonda, come on down.
Ding, 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 ding.
Dude, I think Frank would make like a really good
Announcer?
No, like a Dana White from the Wheel of Fortune, showing this.
Dana White.
Or not Dana White.
Dana
what was it-
White
what the
is
hell
the
was her
UFC
name? What the hell was her name?
fucking
Vanna White.
President.
Vanna White.
Oh, Vanna White?
Yeah, the girl.
Well, she's hot. I'm not.
And she would do this.
She was very hot at one point.
You watch Wheel of Fortune?
Well, I know who Vanna White is.
Do you know who Dana White is?
No. He's the fucking president of the UFC. Piece of shit.
Mad Elf,
Fuck
baby.
off, you retard.
Fuck you. You're kicked out of Bean Clan.
Fuck you, I am Bean.
all right. Rhonda.
Frank's out of Bean.
I played better than you in that match.
Rhonda
you
should be
didn't.
released.
I got more kills than you, dickhead.
I carried you the entire
No,
way.
you fucking didn't, dude. I beat you that match.
You're an idiot.
All right, fellas.
All right, we'll play tonight.
Rhonda is
Pussy.
Rhonda's
All right,
running
we'll
a
play tonight.
short sentence.
All right.
Rhonda is running a very short sentence. I am DWF looking for friendship. I don't know what DWF means.
Down to fuck.
No, that's DTF. Look up DWF. Looking for friendship, possibly more. Will be released.
Down with fucking.
Down
Yeah.
to fuck.
Will be released in less than a year.
I'm not gonna look it up.
She
Look it
enjoys
up.
reading, cooking, camping, cookouts, and traveling. Loves spending quality time with family and friends. She's outgoing, honest, loyal, open-minded, fun-loving, energetic, and unique. These fucking adjectives.
Do you know
for
what?
these
You know what's
goddamn
pissing me
convicts.
off? Every single one of these is loyal, intelligent, smart.
Yeah.
All this shit, and obviously you're not.
Yeah, they love hiking. Hey, how do you
know what
like
they
being
might
in a box?
They might have just made a
Grave
a simple mistake. If we can say that.
All right,
just
dude.
a simple mistake.
I'm ready for me and Frank to guess
Hey,
because
listen.
I got some shit rolling
Frankie,
in my head.
Frankie, since you're so down to defend them, She's looking to share her completeness with Mr. Right. And Frankie, you do call yourself Mr. Right sometimes.
I am Mr. Right fully
And Jack,
all the
you're
time.
Mr. Left. Dickhead.
Dickhead.
Always open to
That's a great dad joke.
Stussy.
Listen. Always
stussy
open
with
to
it.
someone that can add something special to my life. If interested, write me an email or at jpay.com. We'll be looking forward to hearing from you. Don't keep a country girl waiting.
Well, Rhonda, I just want to say this, not only to Rhonda, but to all of the prisoners we talk about. You're not going to find Mr. Right on a prisoner website.
I can't find what she did.
If that's the right thing to say.
Yeah, you're gonna find Mr.
You're going to find Mr. I want to see your boobs, and that's about it. Or you're gonna find
I want to see your boobs.
or you're gonna find Mr. like his
Mr.
head's
Touch
big
Up.
and his body's very very
Mr.
tiny.
Thick Skull, tiny body.
And he's from Alabama.
Bama.
That's about it.
Yeah.
So let's retract here real quick.
Yep.
So Rhonda, what's her date here? When is she being released, and when was she incarcerated? Give me the dates now.
Yep.
Was it a 5-year sentence? Was it a 10-year
I can't
sentence?
see when I can't find her criminal.
It's on.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
wait a minute, dude.
Judging off her name, I'm going to say it's a 15-year
Oh, I'm looking
sentence.
at the wrong-
I think it's assault and battery.
She's out in 2020. I think what I could see was it's only a couple.
If you look at me like that ever again.
I think it's only a couple of months, dude, because I think I think it was a drug charge.
Okay.
So Rhonda is just on drugs.
Most of these
You made that
girls-
up.
No, and you saw her pictures. They're not very good.
No, we've not seen her pictures. That is methamphetamine
Yeah, I'd say it was definitely a drug charge.
I think assault and battery.
with no teeth.
She ain't assaulting anybody. You can see she has.
I hope that guy knocked her teeth out, whatever she did, dude. Otherwise,
Yeah.
that is the fucking methamphetamine she's smoking that creamed her tooth. Her tooth is
Two Teefs.
that
All right,
poor
Frankie,
bastard.
You want Shannon or you want Kelly?
Dude, I want Kelly right now.
Kelly from Tenny.
I want Kelly from Tenny.
Oh no, let's save Kelly for last.
Okay, we're gonna go Shiny from Texas.
Why ask then, man?
Here we go.
Polaroid ass.
All right, this is Shannon from Texas.
Shannon from Texas is here to tell a fucking story. Are
All
you
right,
ready?
I'm ready to hear it.
Your true beauty lies within.
Oh, she's a poet.
Okay.
I look past what's on the outside because what really counts is what is inside your heart.
Alcoholic.
Loyalty, honesty, and sincerity can't be viewed from the outside, so I take my time to look for the 3 most valuable qualities, whether it being a good friend or more.
Or a sex mate.
My name is Shannon.
Boobs for money.
This was a good introduction by her. My name is Shannon. I'm 27 years old, and I'm in hopes that maybe I can come across someone that shares the same views as me. Let's go to jail views. As you see, I'm currently incarcerated, but I hope that you can look past my mistakes and see the beauty that lies inside of me. I love music. I love to laugh and joke.
Is she intelligent?
No, she's not. Enjoy life.
Wait, is there punctuation throughout this?
There is a ton.
So like correct or wrong?
Very wrong.
Wrong. Okay.
I'm reading the punctuation. I love to laugh and joke. Enjoy life, always trying to make the best out of every situation and circumstance. I'm very unique in my own ways, and I'm in hopes of finding a good friend who I can share some smiles
Dude,
with.
I'm
If
sick of
that
the
is
word
you,
friend.
I'm only a letter away. Dot, 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 dot.
I'm sick of the word friend.
Should be out next
Say
year.
what you meant to say.
Should be out next year.
It's
Say what you meant to say.
I'm here and I want to find somebody to fuck when I get out.
Yeah.
no, it's not even that. It's boobs for commissary.
Yeah, boobs for
That's literally
commissary.
what it is.
Well, here's the
This
She'll
is-
send you a
if she's
picture
out-
of her
if
boobs
she's out in 1
for
year-
commissary.
If she's out in 1 year,
She's got a high school education. She was a student before she was arrested. And her activities in prison are music and singing.
Okay. So she's got the voice of a god. I'm
But she
imagining.
uploaded photos that
Probably
look like
sounds-
so old.
How old is she? 27, you said?
She is 27, yeah.
Let me see her picture real quick.
These pictures look like they were pulled out of a fucking obituary.
They look like two different persons, also Lee.
persons.
Also Lee. I think what's her name? I think Shannon's punctuality is better than mine, honestly.
Now, Kelly
She
has...
looks like two different persons, actually. Frank hit us with the
All right,
best.
she is fully in there for definitely a parole violation, and I'm imagining it is for drugs. At 27, dude. At 27, easily. Why are you covering your mouth? Is it worse?
No,
Carjacking.
Our next one is crazy.
How bad is it? On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad is the
She
crime?
is going to be our longest incarcerated.
Fuck yeah, dude.
All right, this is
I meant
definitely
that's just sucks.
triple murder homicide.
TMH.
Let's go. Let's see it. All right, this is Kelly
We didn't really
from
Yeah.
Tennessee. We did talk about Shannon enough, though.
Yeah,
Let's
but
go back to
just-
Shannon real
Well,
quick.
just skip her.
What do you think? What
'Cause
would, do we know what Shannon's
No,
crime
Shannon's
was?
not in for anything
Yeah.
serious. She's out next year.
Okay. Well, do you know? So you don't know when she was incarcerated then,
I
now.
couldn't
Well,
find
because
it.
it was two persons actually, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, true. Shannon, what's up?
Shannon,
All right.
hit
Kelly
Frank up.
from Tennessee. Please don't. You toothless bastard. All right. And Kelly from Tennessee. Let's see it.
Get a pair of dentures and then talk.
If you whistle when you talk, don't fucking say my name.
Frank,
Give me one more second, man.
what's up? Sounds like the recorder playing John Cena's intro. Dude, when I hit that last night.
Dude, fucking hilarious. Bro, have you seen like all of our meme pages we follow, Jay, of all like the fucking crackheads who make their TikToks?
Of course, I love them.
I don't get it. Why are you on TikTok if you literally your face is sunken in? You have no mouth. Get off there. What are you trying to do here, bud?
Wait,
Like, if you're missing teeth, I'm sorry, it sucks. You might have an actual reason why you're missing teeth, but most people are missing teeth because of
Drugs.
drugs.
oh my
So,
God.
if you're missing teeth because of drugs, hey, don't make a TikTok because we don't want to see it, and we'll also make fun of you.
And because if you are making a TikTok,
Because your lips almost reach your stomach because you're swallowing them.
if you're making a TikTok with no teeth, 95% of the time you're farting in that, so just don't. No one cares.
Yeah, you goofball. Also, you're probably not funny. So,
Don't fart. Don't make a TikTok.
I don't get it. Also, don't do drugs. So you don't lose your teeth. It's that simple.
Just
or
like
or if it's not even drugs, just brush your teeth instead.
And don't do TikTok.
It could save you. Or hit a dentist like once every 6 months.
Get a pair of churs.
Chompers?
Yeah, a little TikTok.
I'm pretty sure they're probably expensive. Fake teeth are probably expensive.
I think like 2K, 3K.
Yeah, it's expensive, dude.
Yeah, it is expensive.
3K is expensive, man. Even 2K is expensive. Let's say even 1K. 1K is expensive as well.
Yeah, $100.
$100 is not $1,000.
It's expensive.
All right,
I would
boys.
pay $100 for a new
I'm
set.
almost there.
Are
I'm
you fucking
trying
kidding
to
me?
read through this dialogue. He told me.
Yeah, save me and Jack from making fun of these teethless people.
Dude, if I had no teeth, I'd just get titanium plates put in my
If
mouth.
I had no
I would
teeth,
get-
I wouldn't fucking talk. It would be that simple.
You'd be giving crazy
I
gummies.
show
Yo, you'd be giving crazy gummies, though.
the craziest gummies, dude.
Y'all want a gummy bear?
Yo, do you think some strippers actually yank their teeth out just so they can sook for more cash, and then pop in dentures? I heard that on Reddit.
Little Zucker?
Yeah.
All right,
Y'all want a no teeth Zucker?
we have our most
What
aggressive.
time are we at right now, though?
Who
on that?
cares,
It
man?
doesn't
Just
matter.
keep talking.
We have our most aggressive inmate.
Oh my
and
God.
Longest sentence of all time. I just
Alright.
read through
Death
some
row.
crazy
Kelly from Tennessee. Let's hear
transcript
it.
from NBC Dateline. Kelly Cannon from West Tennessee State Penitentiary, where she will remain for the next 40 years.
Kelly?
until
Wow.
2060.
Kelly,
is
you
her-
are about to be judged by...
The boys.
Let me read you her bio.
Yes.
And then I want you to get, because I know the full reason she's
Listen, I
in
want
with
you
an
to-
in-depth story behind it.
I want you to read this with a lisp if she has no teeth in her pictures.
Yep.
Okay, that's definitely not her. Or it's
No,
a
it
picture,
is.
Or it's a picture from her from the 60s. That's an
ready.
old, but yeah.
What, she look good?
So she's been there for a pretty long time, I'm imagining.
This is her bio.
It's from the
I'm hoping for communication with interesting individuals. I have 3 children, 2 in college and 1 minor child.
How?
I have a varied background and enjoy talking about almost everything.
very background.
I keep current and I'm spiritual and I love God. I'm educated and well traveled.
She's a very background?
Educated, well-traveled from hopping around from prison to prison.
But she also has a very background.
Listen to this. This
background.
is important. Occupation before prison, writer and medical services. Activities in prison, painting, artwork, arts and crafts, teaching, reading, and learning.
Intelligent.
So, let me break you down Kelly's fucking story.
Do you have to be very honest? And you could probably lie your fucking absolute dick off if you wanted to on these
No,
bios,
I found
right?
her on
What's
the
her
news.
release date?
No, I mean, you could lie your shit off on these bios that we read. You could just fucking say you're a goddamn doctor. You got punished for fucking whatever.
You didn't hear the number.
2060. Yes,
Yeah,
I did.
She's well educated.
She's in there
Tell
for
me-
a very long
and
time.
she's
That
very-
is
Tell me
what?
you think
That's
happened.
And she's very background.
that is 41 years
She
from
has a
right
very
now.
background.
Tell me what you think happened.
41, 31 years?
You don't know when she got in.
31 years, right?
Doesn't matter.
31.
No.
39.
Right now is 41 years.
2060? Oh, yeah, you're right.
Tell me what you think happened.
The schmorts ain't the math. Oh, God. What I think happened?
Yeah.
40 years from right now.
Yep.
She was incarcerated this year?
Let's say she
whatever,
was.
40
It doesn't
years.
matter.
Easily, it's gotta be double homicide. It has something to do with murder. There's no other
There
charge
was some
that can
previous
last
charge
long.
that she did time for. Then she got back out. She took another charge, which gave her
Or-
the huge time.
Let me give you some more
or
background.
rape.
Let me give you some more
Very
background.
background. Give me very background.
Married, 3 children.
She cheated on the
She
husband.
killed her whole family.
Oh my gosh, she killed her whole family.
No, she still has 3 children.
She killed her husband.
And well educated.
She killed the husband. She lied about the life insurance, and she made a lot of money. But now she's in jail.
Frankie, why'd she kill the husband?
He
Why she
cheated.
killed the husband? He cheated on her?
He cheated on her. So, Kelly found out that her husband... So, Kelly's husband, first off, is a ground-up entrepreneur that created a medical company worth millions of dollars.
Okay, so he's a billionaire.
Millions
So
of
Kelly
dollars.
was set.
he was a
Kelly
billionaire.
was set for life.
They're
literally.
well educated in their early 20s. So, she's been in for a long time now. She's been in for probably...
Yeah, so that's where
Almost 40 years
that's where
old.
that picture comes from.
Yeah. So, she...
God damn it, Kelly.
she finds out, and I was trying to figure out the exact way it happened, but she finds out that her husband's having an affair, okay? And he's trying to apologize, and Kelly and Jim, his name's Jim, had spent more than 11 years struggling to make their marriage work, but now Jim was dead, his strangled body found in an upstairs closet, his stunning wife Kelly
Jim.
charged with his murder. So she was a little
Jim.
smoke show.
Yeah, but he gets strangled by her.
Wait, she killed him or somebody? She got somebody else to kill him.
No,
Wait.
she killed him.
Okay, all right.
So, she basically strangled her husband, and I'm trying to figure out in their home under the cover of darkness, subdue her husband, strangle him in such a degree which his voice box is crushed, even in the ligaments inside his voice box are affected. Just absolutely no sense. So there's controversy whether she did it or she had somebody else do it, I guess, but she is serving a life sentence for strangling her husband because of an affair.
Oh my God! Does she realize she could just divorce him and get half his cash?
Well, so I read through
And
a few,
took off.
I read through a few other things, and it looks like at first it was unsure about what happened, and then they realized she killed him, and the business, because he was in with partners, and the business went to town on her. Basically,
Oh my gosh, they really fucked her.
because they're multi-million
Was he like a
dollars.
president or something like that of the business?
Well, he's
like
the
VP?
founder. He's the
Oh, he
CEO.
found the
founded
fucking
business.
shit. Okay.
So that's like me being strangled or Jack being strangled and then one of us going to town on the strangler and using millions of dollars, so they got her for the fucking max. And then the estate of him, everything that should have gone basically to her, they buy it out. It's a $25 million estate, and they buy it for $4 million.
Dude, now listen to this.
And then hopefully the people are good and they give it all to the kids.
That's what I'm saying. Like, would you buy it out, or would you just let it sit and give it, like, pass it off to
No, I would buy it out just to know that the wife wouldn't have a part in it, and then send it to the kids.
Yeah.
Send every cent to the kids, which
So
I
when
would assume
Kelly-
they do because they're working now for a huge company. Unfortunately, through his death, they all got a huge stake in this company, probably.
So when Kelly comes out, I'm imagining if she's alive
not-
at this point.
She
If
is.
she's alive at this point.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
when she comes
she's
out.
serving
won't be.
life, dude.
She's serving 100 years.
Oh.
Well, she was born in '67. Her late release date is 2066. That's not. She'll be 99 years old.
Oh my God.
They're serving her a life sentence.
What a fucking idiot.
She's done.
What a dumbass, dude. What, dude, goes back to what we talked about earlier. What the fuck goes through people's heads like that?
She's in a downturn. I've never.
So they hit her with fucking what? First degree then?
Yeah, it's
What,
first degree murder.
a second degree, the one where you don't think about it, you just fucking do it.
It wasn't premeditated. This was premeditated.
Yeah,
they're saying.
fully.
I don't know. I think first degree it has to
Or I
be
mean,
premeditated.
so the guy who died was the CEO.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm imagining that his fucking company got the best lawyers and basically made it first degree. I imagine. Because it's not like she walked in on it happening. Because that would be second degree, right?
Well,
Second degree would be it wasn't premeditated. So let's say she walked in on her husband fucking some guy and then killed the husband.
He
while
tried
the
to
girl was there.
divorce her because there's a friend testimony. This is like a whole Dateline NBC back and forth. She kind of, and this is one of her friends. They met in a bar right before the husband was murdered, aka while he's dead in the house, and she's there. There was a friend who met Kelly at a local restaurant a few hours before Jim was murdered. She kind of alternated between I don't know what I'm going to do, I don't know what to do, and how dare he divorce me? He can't do this to me. I'm the primary caregiver. Blah 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 blah. Like, and then at some point, did you point blankly ask Miss Cannon about what happened? Yeah, I said, tell me that you didn't know his body was in a closet when you left that house. And what did she say? She said, Rick, I can't tell you anything because I don't want to have to lie.
Oh my god. What a fucking idiot. She couldn't even lie about it.
See ya.
She couldn't even lie about it.
See
At least
ya.
you're going to murder somebody like that.
Dude,
Fucking
they got her on
lie.
DNA. They got her
Stretch it out a tad.
See ya.
Doesn't get you fucked at the end.
They got her on DNA.
Of course they did.
Yeah. That would,
And of course, dude, I guarantee you they didn't have any agreement saying like she could have banked if she would have just stayed with him.
and just divorced them.
Yeah.
And so what they're
Dude,
saying
you
is
split the shit.
That's what I'm saying.
You take half their money.
the controversy.
Unless there was a prenup at the beginning.
But there's
that
no
would
way
be the
if
only
he
thing.
was like
Nah.
if he's a startup guy
after the fact.
and he thinks
Yeah.
that like he's like, all right, this is my girl, like whatever. I just made this crazy business. We're gonna make buku bucks. There's no like she's blah blah blah. There's no way there was that, and instead she
So they tested his body
went monkey mode and fucking
because it's this little
strangled him.
Smack.
it's this little Asian woman trying to overtake like a full-grown man, and they're like, "How the fuck would that happen?" That's where the controversy comes.
probably
and
a
then
bat involved.
They blood test him. He's drunk as fuck.
Ooh.
So they said it would take 6 to 10 seconds if you got around his jugulars, and he would pass out, and then you just hold,
Yeah.
and smash and hold,
Yeah.
and then
You want to test that out, Frank? Just
No,
6
I don't
to 10
want to.
seconds. Okay.
and then they have her in the courtroom.
Just a question.
They have her in the courtroom, and they're saying,
Dude, you better stop. My foot was here first.
What was you, dickhead?
I put
my
it
leg rests here all the time.
last.
shut up. She came
Fuck
in.
you.
Shut up.
Shut
You
up.
guys are talking about nothing. She came in and
Fucked
sat,
up, all right?
sat in court and said, if my husband tries to take my kids, I'm going to kill him.
Oh.
And then, boom, they convict her right there. So, Kelly.
Well, the husband can't take. Okay.
Kelly, good luck to you, bud.
No, he can. There's literally... I wish I could tell you how much I just read, guys. I probably read
Kelly,
half
It
a
doesn't
novel.
matter because Kelly's in there for life,
She's done.
so it doesn't matter. So
Kelly, you're
Kelly,
fucked.
if you ever hear this at some point,
You're kind of hot, but you're fucked.
maybe in prison, you're probably hot, what, 40 years ago?
Yeah.
You're probably a bag of dirt at this point.
Kel, if you hear us and you're out,
Um,
give us a call at 215-948-2723.
And she's
And
just
you tell
looking
us
for
the full
men.
story, you tell us your side, all right? How's
Yeah,
that
there's
sound?
two sides to every story.
Always.
215-948-2723.
Whether it's right or wrong, yours sounds like it's fucking wrong.
That's
but
right.
Yeah, she's fucking wrong.
We
She killed her
do
husband.
want to hear
And if
it.
you're listening, you got something to say about anything we talked about tonight, give us a call at that same number, 215.
yeah.
215-948-2723. Again,
We're here-
215-948-2723.
We're here to listen to what you got to say. You heard what, we had a bunch of
Guys,
calls.
let's
from
wrap
Levi.
this up. This is our longest
We're
episode
long.
of all time.
We're long. I'm drunk.
Welcome to the Mad Elf.
Yo, 2 Mad Elves.
Yep.
Two
Welcome-
Mad Elves. I'm
welcome to
fucking
Mad Elf.
blathered, dude.
Episode 36.
36 in the books. 36 in the
everyone.
books.
We
That's
love
crazy.
everybody.
36 weeks. How crazy is that?
It gets crazier and crazier every week.
Divide that by
Damn.
4. We're at 9 months, boys.
God damn. I watched the first episode, the Bloody Boogers and Ticonderogas, dude. That was in April.
March, late March,
God damn, son.
Well,
2019.
here we
God
are.
fucking
We're
damn.
coming
Here
up
we
to
are
2020,
now.
boys, and we're
Bro,
not stopping.
what we can do for a year, man? Our yearly,
We're gonna go
our
Shitty, dumb drunk.
how wasted do you think we should get for it?
Just wasted. if it is possible.
I'll get pissed drunk and
Dude, I will get so fucked up so fast.
Well, let's hear what you guys want. What do you guys want for our 1 year? 215-948-2723.
or hit us up on Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram,
Where
check
can they
it
find
out.
us on Instagram?
They can-
Also, let's boost Twitter real quick. Let's boost the Twitter.
Sure. So, Twitter is Frogsplash_pod, but then the Instagram is Frogsplash_podcast.
Yep, that's
If
right.
they were it's just if they were
Yeah,
wondering.
in case you needed to
Good
know.
job.
And then
Jack, you
also,
I didn't remember.
you might as well, if you're going through all that, you might as well check out the website. That's frogsplashpodcast.com.
All one word, baby. Frogsplash Podcast.
Everything you ever needed was on that website, so
we
check
have
it
more
out.
in-depth beer reviews for every beer that we do. And then if you're having trouble finding episodes or whatever the fuck, all the episodes are posted there. You can listen to them off the website.
Off the website. Look at it.
So there is no excuse.
And then if you're feeling really crazy,
Feeling a little randy?
buy the merch.
Buy
the fucking merch.
It's
Buy
on
the
the
sweatshirt.
website.
We got a sweatshirt. We got a long sleeve. We got a t-shirt. What do you
Go look-
want?
we got
a pop socket. What do you want?
We got shit we don't even talk about. It's on the website.
It's on the website.
Frogsplashpodcast.com.
Go to the website.
Frogsplashpodcast.com. How fucking hard is that?
Go to the website.
Type it in. You're sitting at work right now.
Right.
Frogsplashpodcast.com.
Or driving. That's cool. You can do it too.
Pull over. Don't pull over. Just do it on your phone. Everybody does
Yeah,
it.
all right. Talk into it. Or if not, just fucking type it. You'll be all right. Keep your
all right.
head up, though.
Keep your head up.
Last week, YouTube video went up, guys.
We're back on YouTube. We'll
go.
see how long that lasts, but
Let's
we're back
go.
on YouTube.
We'll
No,
run
we're back
YouTube
on
again.
for the long haul.
You can see our fucking beautiful faces. You can
Just
hear
go on
us.
YouTube.
You can
and
see
type
our
in Frogsplash
interactions.
Podcast.
You
We
can see
pop
my
up.
new haircut. I
You
just
can
got
see
a
me
haircut.
and Jack
Yeah, Jack
fucking
did just get a freshie.
I took
touching
I took
legs.
14 inches off.
Jack took 14 inches off
How
his
long
hair,
was your hair from the skull to the
I mean, we
fucking
measured it on here. It
ass?
was 2 feet.
and then
That was also
but 14
forever
inches plus
ago.
that, that's over 2 feet probably what you have. What you
Yeah.
had.
You had 2 feet of hair.
Yeah, over.
Did
And I
you
took-
save it?
I
Probably
took 14
close
inches
to
off.
3.
Did you save it? Is there a black bag?
No, I threw it in the trash. My mom saved some of it, but I was like, I'll just throw it away.
Your mom saved some of it.
Yeah, so one.
Bro, my mom saved my baby hair. How about
yeah,
yours?
Everybody saves their baby hair.
Oh, actually?
Yeah,
This
that's
is my
not baby hair, man.
This is my baby hair.
No, Jack's a
And-
full-grown man.
Yeah,
and
you know
his
what?
mom saved
Do you know what
his
he's
man
donating
hair?
to,
Well, my
to
mom
a
cut
bald
it.
kid? He's
Oh, really? Oh.
he's donating a rat tail to a bald kid.
Wait, actually?
No.
He's not donating.
I
he
was
just
gonna
has
say,
it
that's
saved
nice.
up in case he goes bald.
Dude, all the hair was just dead and gross. Just cut it off. Get
Gross.
it.
for
Yeah,
sure.
you should donate that.
All right,
You should
I'll look
definitely.
into it.
you should
All right,
definitely
boys,
How much
donate
money do I get for donating
it.
it?
Nothing. You should just donate it.
All right, I'll think about it. All right, that's the end of the
Do you
podcast.
guys have anything else that you want to say?
You are welcome.
You're welcome.
You are so fucking welcome, baby. Thank you so much for sticking with us. We love you. We hate you. I hate me.